I would say grab your pills and grab er also een borrelnootje bij.
Boy.
This is the Dutch
Art?
people. Yeah.
Fuck off.
Aw, thank you.
Is it necessary?
We've got English people watching.
Yeah, so grab je borrelnootje and sit ready.
Oh.
Also,
you-
computers do not like tea.
I think
I
Sebas
really
is the only one who
turned
held the
my
poker face all the way to the end.
I feed on your pain, my
Sort of.
friend.
Because you
Oh,
held
I've
strong.
noticed.
Well done, soldier.
Oh, it gets worse every time. When do I reach critical mass, guys?
About a couple of months ago.
Yeah, beautiful. Okay. Well, we're gonna continue playing. Last time we left off, well, Valar and Oboros were joined by two new people. Galia, the human chemist, and Kaelin, the human Galadrius, whatever she might be. However, both Galia and Kaelin are not completely voluntarily traveling with you guys, but they seem okay for now.
Hey, the elves trust me nowadays.
Yeah, that's
Lucky
absolutely
you.
true. You have earned their trust. However, you're still asked to travel with the Dragonborn and the Loxodon. The Bagheera has agreed on helping you when it is necessary, when you are ready for, well, a battle. They will try to help you in any way they can. However, you guys need to have some kind of plan prepared. With that, he sends his last words, and you guys basically are still in his village. Is there something you would like to do?
I moved away from the group to the side of the village, so
Yeah.
In about an hour I'll be back. So if people started missing me,
Yeah, well, this is all not really chronological. Is there still something the other guys want to do?
Yeah, because the reason why it's not chronological is because we kind of had some downtime, I think. Like,
Yep.
I was waiting for some items, and some other people
Yeah,
had some
so,
items being made
like,
as well,
how
so-
long do you guys want to actually spend in Yapkova?
I mean, I don't know, for as long... I think it was 2 days to make my shield, so a minimum of 2 days,
Mm-hmm.
at least. I don't know if someone else had something longer that they were doing.
Oh, Boris is just gonna read his book. There's nothing to fight here.
I'm gonna take a look around, see what I can see, what I notice.
Okay.
Mm,
Anything I can learn.
Well, you do realize that the elves are still not really fond of you.
Very much so.
They do welcome you, but it's always with a little bit of a sour look. It does seem that at least this village has completely specialized in making their own village as invisible as possible. And you also, with what you see around here, you also kind of realize that if you wouldn't have been guided in, then you would have never found it. Is there...
So I think I missed what we were supposed to be discussing. Like, what are we trying to strategize for?
that is all up to you guys. You have now been to Bosmer. you were in some kind of way traveling to Myannmi to find the last living carrier of a piece of soul of sin.
Well, we wanted to go to Forest of Flight first, I think it was.
To the royal siblings, or
Yeah, because
Wait,
we wanted to.
Caleb doesn't know that.
We wanted to. I mean, Oberdos definitely knows that because Oberdos and I. That was like our main mission, and Oberdos really cares about the royal family. But that was our primary plan, initially, anyway. To go there, come back, and then to continue to Myannmi. So. But my question was different. My question was, I thought we were waiting for some sort of or for some sort of confirmation from the Bosmer
No,
civilizations.
Bagheer has basically said that he would put in a word for you guys at the council.
And that means that what?
You don't know yet.
Okay.
Do we need to go to the other villages to prove ourselves?
No, he
So,
told
I guess
you.
we just wait for when he's back, or when he lets us
wanna-
know something.
I want to make a glass bottle of something,
Mhm.
A glass bottle of something.
and on top of that, I want to add some. One moment, my neighbor is distracting me.
Oh, no.
Distractions. Why
Hello,
are they
neighbor.
Let somebody else say what they want to do before I do.
Okay. Oh, Boros, is there something you would like to do?
He's just reading his book and doing push-ups. He's being the bulky boy.
Okay.
Well, he's basically doing a handstand and reading the book. One hand the book, one hand push-up, upside
Okay.
down.
Clear. You know what?
Right.
Make a concentration of a Constitution save for me, please.
Eh. That's a total of 9.
Okay, that's clear. Then you finish your push-ups, and at some point you sit down to take a breather.
And
You
then
realize you don't remember anything of what you read because you're just too focused.
Hi.
I mean, I have that all the time when I'm doing two things at the same time, and I'm like,
Oh,
I
man.
can handle this.
Man,
And then
sometimes-
after I'm done, I'm like, oh no.
Sometimes when I just when I'm only reading, I read like a whole paragraph and like, what was I just reading? And then just do the page
Yeah.
over again, and sometimes even up to 4 times in a row, and it just doesn't.
Yeah,
stack.
it's absolutely frustrating when it happens. Like it can get really
Mhm.
fucking annoying.
Mm.
I get that when the characters do something usually in a book, and I'm like, how do we get here?
Yeah.
I'm like, wait, I read everything. Like, I should know how we got here. Like, how do I not understand? Like,
Okay,
and I
Kalia,
go
what?
back and I'm like, oh, I did read this.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
On top of this bottle, I want to put like a little spraying mechanism so that I
Okay.
can spray it on people. And I basically made an infused item with what was the cure wounds.
You literally made like cure spray.
I can spray it on people 10 times, and it casts cure wounds.
It's the Pokemon potions.
Yeah.
That's
I don't think it says this anywhere, but the description of the spell states that I can use a level 1 or level 2 spell for this. It doesn't have to be prepared, as long as it's on the artificer list. Could I use a level 1 spell as a level 2 spell?
Does
Yes,
does it
you can.
wait? Does it also consume a spell slot on your side?
I don't think so. I'll double check, but
Because then I'd say no. If it doesn't, I'd say
no. Well, you
You-
can upcast any spell. So if it's a first level spell,
yeah.
but
But
you want
if
to
he
make it
if
a
he
second
doesn't
level.
use a spell, if he doesn't consume a spell slot at all, I'd say you could be able to do it. But if you want to upcast, you have to consume a spell slot for it.
But the thing is, I think the reason why it's not OP is because he can technically only infuse an item once a day, I believe.
Yeah, but he can
Yeah.
get 10 uses out of it, right?
Yes.
I guess, yeah. I mean, but if that's how the Artificer is built, then...
That's only for first level spell slots, though. Spells. It even specifies that.
It
Yeah,
says
that's what he's
choosing a
looking up.
first or second level spell.
Yeah, so that's either Cure Wounds or...
Yeah, but then the question is,
Yeah, my
if-
question is, it says first or second level, but can I use a first as a second level? Because
I
it doesn't
think
specify that.
okay, then
Then what does Google
be
say?
weird.
Yeah, I'm literally Googling it right now. I'm saying, can you use a second level Cure Wounds?
Spell storing item, it is called.
What's your friend?
Mhm.
Confusion.
No, it doesn't say the spell slot, but the spell.
oh yeah, it's just about.
It literally states choosing a first or second level spell, not slot. Spell.
Okay.
Yeah, but
Slot.
because it doesn't consume a spell slot. That is, oh man, it's one of those in betweeners.
Technically, it does take a spell slot the first time around
Mm-mm.
because you
You're
store
not
a
casting a
spell.
spell. Yeah.
No,
Bart,
but you're
how are
storing
you
it, so
ruling
you're putting
this?
it away, technically.
I'm saying you can use Cure Wounds, but not as a second level spell. I think that's fair. Because
is fair.
because can you use it only once or like 10 times? So how does it work? 10 times.
Equal
right?
Uh,
intelligence modifier.
Like I can infuse an item at the beginning of the day, basically, and it has 10 charges.
Of
Well,
that
it's
specific
Twice
spell.
your intelligence, so yeah.
Yeah. Like this is now a 10 times cure wounds thing.
Okay.
That is cheap. I mean, the ability to do that.
You guys will never die again, I,
mean,
guess.
We're literally level 12. Like, we're basically
Yeah.
gods.
Cure wounds is not that strong. I mean,
It
Yeah,
is
to
to
one
get.
be
D8.
fair,
1d8
Bart-
plus 10 healing, which
guys-
is an action, which is a pretty expensive action.
When you
you guys are all
what's that?
complaining. Right, real quick. You guys are all complaining about that being OP because he has 10 uses. But I have a free healing ability
Yeah.
during combat.
Yeah.
And I can never use it. It's not OP.
It really is not.
It's free, yeah, sure, but I have so many better options.
OP.
Yeah, I mean, but there are so many other options that are way better than a free heal. So
Yeah, that's what I said. Just knock him out.
yeah, just exactly.
Death is the best status condition. That's what we learn. Okay. Let's continue. But in any case, you can do it as a because at what level did you at what level did you get this ability?
11.
At level 11.
Yes.
Okay. Does it still get an upgrade later?
Let me check.
Doesn't get an upgrade.
Okay. Then we'll see. Let's just use it as it is now, and then we'll find we'll see if you get an upgrade for it. Because knowing
Well,
me, you guys are
very
getting
good,
buffed
though.
until eternity anyway. So hey.
Yeah, but he can also put in shield, and he gives it to someone squishy.
Yeah, but
like
it doesn't matter.
it has
Okay.
that potential.
So, anything you guys still want to do?
If I'm not really trusted, which I expected by the villagers and can't really learn much, I will go to the others and just sit with them. And I will look at Valar. Hey,
I'm feeling watched.
I just want to
Oh.
talk.
Mm-hmm.
There anything you're planning on doing?
What do you mean exactly?
Well, I know your end goal. At least your probable end goal. Is there any way you're headed towards that goal?
Oh, you mean like what is our schedule? What is our planning?
Yes.
Well, and I take out a notebook. First of all, we have a current destination that's supposed to be Forest of Flight.
Mhm.
I believe Oberdos is the map. Is Oberdos nearby? I thought he was doing push-ups earlier.
Yeah, but not near you right now, right? Or are you back to
No,
where?
I'm saying that out loud. I'm just like, oh, is he anywhere here? I know that he was, but anyway,
Well, that's probably
he has the map, so he can show you later where the Forest of Light is if you're not familiar with it.
I'm somewhat familiar with it. Not
Here,
too-
I'll quickly draw a quick map to sort of, and then this is where we are.
I
That's
am
called
from
Bosmer.
these parts.
And I think there's a river here. All right, I think
If
I
I
have
see
it.
any mistakes in the map, I will point it out. But no, that's a little bit further away.
Can I make a performance check to see how good this is?
Yeah, sure. Make a
Performance
check.
with advantage. I have a +1, so not bad. Hopefully, oh, eat. I yeeted an.
But
an
you
8
know what?
die.
It's about drawing, right? Do you have any proficiency with drawing tools or something like that?
I don't think so.
Okay, then you have to
I-
make a performance check based on dexterity.
Okay. I mean, why dexterity though?
Because it's your...
Drawing is part of performance.
No, it's not. The performance is basically being able to draw attention to yourself. That's performance. This is more,
Okay.
if you're trying to draw, it's actually more sleight of hand.
Let me see. Oh yeah, sleight of hand makes sense. Let me see. What am I? Okay. I'll roll for sleight of hand. Yeet. Because it's kind of like forging in a sense. Well, that's a 17. So not
Yeah.
too bad.
Okay.
It's a kind of, from memory, a reasonable depiction of the map. And so I'll point over to Forest of Flight and I'll say, well, first we want to go over in this Forest of Flight, although we don't have any flight besides from me. Maybe you can fly though, but that's none of my business. And there we want to go and meet up with the royal family, at least those that are missing.
I am going to switch to map view real quick. Oh, it's already open. I already opened it.
And,
So I removed all the previous crosses. You have done a certain thing. You basically were planning to go to Bosmer, and after that, I thought actually you guys were going to Myannmi. So
no, we
I'm like,
said it several
Out
times.
of
We were going to
character,
Forest
we
of
had
Flight.
to still decide.
Well,
It was
Alred
still-
and Axe are gone, so that's why we're going to the Forest of Light.
Yeah, we said several times
Who's
along the way that
Alred?
we were going to Forest of Light first.
okay,
Good question. Who's Alred?
So Bart is like nothing prepared for the session now.
I'll be fine.
Bart is like, whoops!
Well,
We're going the other way, boys.
I tried to give you guys a couple of things. Okay.
No, you told us, like, but that's what we discussed as well. We said, like, oh yeah, there's a lot of things in Myannmi that we have to do. But because we're so close to Forest of Light, we might as well make sure that the royal family is in good condition or in a good place.
Yeah.
And then once that is settled and we can rest our case and feel comfortable that the royal family is safe, do we have an heir in case we overthrow Dread? Like, the heir is kind of more important than whatever other problem is, in a sense, because if
Okay.
the blood of the king is dead, we don't have any.
Yeah, but on the other
Follow.
hand, they're safe in the forest. If we take them out, they're no longer safe.
We
from
also didn't say
crime.
we were taking them out. We just wanted to make sure that they're okay and that, like, everything. Like, we just want to talk to them and see what we can do to improve their position, because they were camping, it seemed,
Yeah,
dirty and
yeah,
stuff. So I don't know if
Not
they're
very well
safe.
equipped.
and ill-equipped. Yeah, and they don't have any food or
Exactly. So we just wanted to put them in a better position. At least that's what we said previously.
And I had nothing. to
I
do
was
with
against that
them
idea
being ill-equipped.
initially, but now I've become a part of that idea. So
Okay.
anyway, I have a
you're-
spell. Yeah, sorry.
So you're heading to the Forest of Flight first.
That's the
Mm.
idea. Yeah.
The royal sibling.
Yeah, they
Is
seem to
there
be
anything-
the most important.
I get that. Any ideas on how to overthrow Dread?
We have a plan in working. Yeah, we're having many discussions about what we can do about that. But the royal family is really important. We should focus on the things that
One
are
of
ahead
those
of us.
plans could you maybe pitch one of those plans to me? Maybe I can give you
Oh,
some
yes,
form of
of course.
directions.
Yes. The first draft of our plan was initially to just write a strongly willed letter to Dredd to peacefully allow us to overthrow him. But that idea was quickly scrapped. Turns out wasn't my best or brightest. So yeah, that was one of them. You asked for one. So after we go to the Forest of Light, we are planning on coming back to Bosmer and then going to Myannmi. In Myannmi, we have a lot of things to do. First of all, we need to capture a soul, I think, with a soul jar. I don't remember if that's a thing we still do.
A soul of whom?
Do we have a soul jar, by the way, Bart? Do we still have that?
You have the soul jar, yeah, most
Cool.
definitely.
That-
You have it,
Then I'm
in
not.
fact.
Then I'm not doubtful at all. Valar is super. He knows. I don't, but Valar knows.
Do you know still why you need to do that?
Nope, I don't. Valar is really smart. He's only been traveling for 6 days.
Valar most
I've been
definitely
traveling for
knows.
months.
Valar most definitely knows. You guys were hunting for the last living piece of Sin Soul.
Sin Soul, right?
Yeah, because the soul of sin is basically a fused soul of of little pieces of all kinds of gods fused together. And long ago, it was released on this world and completely went ape shit everywhere. Completely just destroyed everything in its sight. Then it was controlled by being forced into the soul jar, and the only way how it could have been cleansed is enough people, 5 in fact, would all wear a piece of the sin soul, and through their good deeds, it would be cleansed and would be able to return to the gods. If it doesn't happen, then it is basically a pure chaotic force of strength, and can be consumed by other celestial deities to add to their own strength. That is why you don't want Dredd to have that. That would be a
Because
bad
I
thing.
can make use of that.
But the only
Is what
way
Valar says at the end of the sentence.
But the only way how he can, when he can have that, is if all the carriers of the Sin Soul are dead.
Wait,
So,
And so many are dead.
Because only when all carriers of the Sin Soul die, then the pieces of soul will return to each other again. And you basically have to prevent that.
wait,
and
if
we
doesn't
basically have to prevent that, and that's basically our plan. Yeah, we just have to prevent that soul, as I was just explaining to you in this long monologue. Once we capture it, we basically prevent it from being released and letting all of that energy go back to that celestial being.
With that, because I'm pretty sure that you have forgotten this as well.
Very important detail that I'm about to tell you.
Yeah. As long as not all carriers are dead yet, the Sin Soul still remains in the body, in the corpses of the fallen ones.
Oh, I actually
You
didn't
can-
know that.
You can
I didn't
detract.
know that either.
Yeah,
you
this
can
is new
detract
info.
You
that.
never told that.
I did. I most definitely did.
That feels like
I've
new
got
info.
so many pages of notes. I
writes a
will
lot.
look for this.
She writes a lot of summaries.
Like, I have at least this amount of notes.
It's a lot of notes. Okay, wait, Bart. So what happens to those dead bodies? Tell us.
In any case, the dead bodies will remain. Will keep their soul until all of the carriers are dead, and then they will return towards each other. But it can be prevented if you have at least one soul bit in the soul jar, and you can, at the moment that it's in the soul jar, you can yet again connect it to another being.
This is Valar just reading out of the book that we got from that the Uni's library.
You know
Where we
what?
read
Let's
all
just
the
say
information.
yes.
Does this make us sin seekers?
What?
Does this make us sin seekers?
We are playing Final Fantasy X. Yes.
Ooh.
Is that a thing? A sin seeker? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, yeah. In Final Fantasy X, you're fighting Sin, which is a big ass godly thing.
Well,
So yeah,
fuck.
okay.
I was
include that
totally
before-
original, assholes.
You
You
Um,
what? Copyrighted.
and-
Damn.
And so I say that, and I end with, and that's our second draft. We're still going through the third draft, trying to finesse our strategy, but I'm sure we'll come up with it over time. Yeah.
It seems like you have a lot on your plate.
A lot of Myannmi, especially, yes.
But you need help. At least for Myannmi. We can see after that.
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah, Myannmi is. We got a lot of things there. I think we have maybe 4 creatures that we have to destroy or defeat. Powerful beings.
Hmm?
4 isn't that much. 4 is
No.
doable.
Well, one of them, I believe, is the demon spawn that my own god wanted me to destroy because it was disrupting the universe. The other one is a soul that we would seek to get, which I believe was a Tabaxi. And then I recently used Revivify again, which I'm assuming is another soul that we have to destroy in Myannmi. And I really don't remember the 4th. I'm not sure if there was a 4th, but I'm assuming there will be when we get there.
Dread?
In Myannmi?
Not in Myannmi, but you were talking about a couple of eddies. I don't know.
Yeah, a couple of baddies in Myannmi specifically, like when we get there, because there's quite a shit ton of them there.
And we'll probably make some friends on their way.
Or
Yeah.
kill them.
Same thing, technically.
So an alternative plan that I have
Mhm.
is to, you know what? I'll mention that when the rest of the group is here.
Sounds like a good plan. And as you know, now I might be able to give some directions, have some more inside information.
You've been to Myannmi.
Not in terms of Myannmi per se. More in terms of dread, structure of the Golden Griffins, what to look out for.
That certainly helps. Yeah.
Rumors. First, I'd like to know if the rumors are true.
All
Or
rumors stem from some sort of truth.
Yeah, but I'd like to keep the information that I have to myself for now, until I know for certain that it is true.
Oh, of course.
If you wouldn't mind.
No, that I wasn't even going to ask you about the information, so that is totally up to you to share or not. Yeah, I am with a different faction, and part of our current goal is to make sure we eliminate. This is the first part of our third draft with our plan to destroy Dread. We have to get rid of all the Golden Griffins first before we eliminate Dread. The reason why is... Sorry?
I wouldn't say all the Golden.
Well, we from the Lenacious Order do speak in the term of all. However, I'm sure there are some that are not truly evil. I'm sure most of them are not truly evil. I'm sure they're just trying to do their job and try to come by and take care of their families. But casualties are difficult to avoid in war. I should know. And I think we should be careful and make sure that we target the right people rather than target all the people.
So we would both agree, keep casualties to a minimum.
Yeah, of course, that is the goal. But if people stand to oppose us, even if they are good people, I think in the end, doing what is right for the majority of the country is more important than saving the lives of a few people.
Let's do think before we act.
I certainly agree with that.
That's good to hear. Now, if I might be so bold, why are you being punished for reviving someone if you are a cleric of the grave?
I had many discussions with my god about this. Many discussions.
Who is your god?
I was suggesting to my god that this is a power that she had given me, and that of course I should not be punished for this. But the god said, "No, but that's too OP, Patrick. Shut the fuck up. I'm gonna nerf it this way and enjoy it." And I said, "Okay, my god, that's cool. That's totally fine. I'll enjoy it the way it is then."
Who's this
And,
Patrick you're talking about?
Oh, did I say? I meant. Sorry, I meant Fala. And
Jesus Christ.
that's what my god decided. So this is the way I have to live my life now.
You're a god. And who might your
Okay, can you now give an actual
patron
in-character
be?
explanation, please?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay, I will.
The in-character explanation is I don't know.
Well, Valar
It's
knows, or has Valar forgotten?
Well,
Fala doesn't want to tell me.
I think Valar disagrees with her reasoning. So,
Okay.
from his perspective, he thinks he doesn't really understand it, so he doesn't really know.
Okay.
Which your god or goddess?
The Wild Mother. Granted, after I saw her, I was very shocked with her depiction. I had envisioned her very different in my dreams. But I am not one to judge. People are, or gods are, they exist in many shapes and sizes and forms. And I am very grateful for the opportunities that she's given me and the growth and potential she has seen in me.
Maybe if your goddess, the Wild Mother. Quick question. What would I know of the Wild Mother? I'm not sure.
Let's see. Roll.
Religion?
Roll religion. Yeah.
Okay, big money.
Make money, 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 make money, yeah. Hey.
Not that big money.
Small money. Yay!
What is
This
the
is-
not that big money?
The natural is a 5, which becomes a 9. We're gonna roll today.
Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a no.
First 2 rolls of the evening, both 9s.
You know that the Wild Mother has something to do with foxes.
With nature, right? I guess.
Oh, foxes are nature.
With foxes specifically.
Well,
I love that the 9 it gives you just that. It's just like something with foxes.
something with foxes. I would say if I look at it through the eyes of Istis, the goddess that I grew up with, we all have a certain path to walk, a certain destination we need to reach. It might be that the Wild Mother looks over something similar. Wants people to reach a certain destination. That something like Revivify interferes with the vision that she had in mind. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe listen for her call. If you see someone go down, pray. Especially as the cleric as you. Maybe wait for her answer. If this is her plan, or that you are her plan.
I
Might
am
give you more peace of mind.
I'm not really one to follow a plan of another, necessarily.
Well,
My
if
God.
I may
Already made
intervene, you hear a voice, and a flame just rises up, and Devil John stands in front of you.
Oh, son of a bitch.
That's her boyfriend.
What a
I
pain
gotta
that I'm
say-
not here.
Hello,
I
Axel.
missed the axe already! God damn it!
Hello,
So-
Axel's uncle.
Here
This
is
is
the
the-
thing. You know, she wants you to do everything by the natural way. Preventing death and everything like that. It's totally fine. However, once someone is dead, someone is dead. You respect that stuff. Part of the natural order and shit, you know?
Yeah, right. I must
I
have slipped
hate
my
it how I'm
hand.
not here.
Must have slipped my hand and accidentally cast Revivify. I do apologize.
You most definitely did it so accidentally.
I meant
Yeah.
to cast Healing Hands, but of course the words came out differently. It ended up being Revivify.
We
I
we
don't know how
both
the gem
know
got in my
that
hand.
that it's like a 6-second chant. That's not just a word you slip up. In any
And
case.
the gem just happened to be my hand. It was
Yeah. Okay.
definitely accidental.
I'm sorry, sir, but if you are her boyfriend, as
Yeah,
my companion here calls it,
he's
Yeah.
a devil.
why
She's
do you interfere in her business?
I don't interfere. I enforce it.
I believe that it is something between patron and cleric, wouldn't you think?
Do you really want to
You make a good point.
do you really want to be part of this? Seriously?
Not necessarily. However, I am only giving my 5 copper.
Okay. Let me put it like this. I am still calm. She isn't. I'm telling you this, Valar. This is your second strike. I don't know what's gonna happen if you're gonna do this in one more time. I honestly
Me
don't
neither.
know. You need to repay her in some. You need to show her some apology if you want to be able to draw strength from her for still in the future.
I'm sure that when we get to Myannmi, we can demonstrate that thankfulness for her gracious strength.
Well, just know that time is ticking, and she isn't all too patient. It's not that many times that she actually shows herself to one of her patrons, you know, or one of her followers. But did you want to say something, Dave?
I already in the end I already typed it.
Okay.
But yeah, we still have the mission. Remember, Val?
Yeah, that's one of the things.
That's in Myannmi.
Myannmi.
That's why we need to go to Myannmi.
That's one of the things I said earlier. That's why one of the 4 things that I was mentioning. One of the 4 demons that we have to destroy, basically.
Yeah, but I forgot. Ouroboros also has to. Since he
Yeah, I mean that's one of the 4 I meant. That's why I was saying that earlier. Like I knew this. Like
Well,
the
the map
thing
is open. You can totally plan out what you want to do with all of you.
Let's go to Zion. Zion.
I am still not
Beyond.
here.
Yeah. I'll go to you, Kalia. Or does? By the way, after saying this is your second strike, he just poofs away again.
I sort of lean over to Kaylee,
Kaylin. Yeah.
Kaylin, and I'll say, you make me realize that, or think, suspect, that maybe my god is under some sort of spell, persuaded by the devil. Just a thought, that might not be true.
Devils can be pretty persuasive, but I have a feeling that one needs to be open for the persuasion at first. So I am not too sure
Devils
how
can be
that would
tempting.
work.
Anyway, let's go find the others, because I do want to talk about my
Yeah.
plan.
Kalia, what you doing?
Basically, still experimenting with chemicals as to flavor the experimental elixirs that I get daily.
Okay. Anything
So I
specific you want to
basically,
try
in the-
out?
No, I already rolled for that, but
Okay.
unless there's something else you would want to
No, I have no clue.
do with it. All right.
Look, to
No,
me,
but for
artificer-
flavoring, we were sleeping in a tent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So in said tent, I have like 3 those little glass things that you can use for cooking, for vaporizing stuff, and they all lead to the same other little bowl. So there's 3 liquids, God knows what they are, that are vaporizing and then flying towards the same destination bottle.
Yep.
Who knows what it's gonna be?
At this time, Valor slams open the tent door.
What?
Says, Kalia!
Can you slam a tent door?
What?
The flap.
Sorta?
You open the tent. What?
Right. So, as Valar comes in, I'd be like, "Hey, Valar, please be careful. This could be dangerous." Well,
Yeah, sorry. Turns out this hole wasn't actually the opening. Sorry for tearing up a hole into your... I'll cast Mending.
look, it's not my tent, but careful for the stuff.
Casting Mending to, like, fix the hole that it made.
I will come in through the normal opening.
Oh, there it is. Thank you so much.
Hi there, Kylie.
Right. So, hi. What have you guys been up to? I kind of
We were
lost you.
looking
I
for
was
you.
busy, and people walked off, and I was busy. So
Yeah, we need you. Quick group meeting if you want to come with us.
Okay, sure. I wrap up the setup, and I pack it back in the bag. All right, sure. Let's go.
And then we're gonna go ahead and find Oboros.
Ouroboros is doing some workout. Actually, one question: do the elves have sports?
They have competitive apple picking.
Ouroboros gonna do that.
Just like swing, swing, swing.
Okay.
Exactly like that. Like Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi.
So
You climb into a tree and just go. Next side.
as
Oh, he just
Okay,
he
so-
smashed the tree like in basket.
Hey,
because
that is the
this
way.
is actual a thing in this village, no joke. Competitive apple picking. So what you
what do
see
we roll?
when the elves are getting ready for a match, they basically and they try to climb as fast as possible in a tree, and well, when the trees are ready for it, they basically just pop apples as into existence as a whack-a-mole game. So they're running like crazy in one tree to just grab as much apples as they can.
Does this also count as acrobatics training?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Do you want to try?
Yes.
Well,
It's climbing and acrobatics in case I fall or lose balance or something. So,
okay. So you see a couple of these kids playing competitive apple picking,
Oh.
and what do you say to them?
that looks like mighty fun.
Well, it sure is. You could try, but I don't think that you are actually capable of doing something like that. You don't seem to have the knees for it.
I have knees.
You most definitely have knees. However, I don't think that they are the jumping kind.
Ouroboros like those. And he can actually jump pretty high with his 22 strength. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, you can try. You can try, man. We don't mind. So,
I mean, why not?
well, I would say pick out the tree.
E-
You can
Do I
now.
need, like, do I just pick a tree or do I roll something or?
Well, you can roll nature first.
Oh boy. Can I do insight on a tree that looks least hostile?
No, you can roll nature.
Fuck.
We do not roll insight on trees, Dave.
Hey, they're living trees that pop out apples.
All trees are living.
Well, these are sentient.
No, they're not.
They
That's,
can pop out battles!
that doesn't mean sentient. Jeez.
Nah.
Okay. What did you roll?
Yeah, you don't want to know. It's less than 10.
Okay, roll a percentile, please.
Do I have to?
Yes.
42.
Okay,
The answer to everything is 42.
that is true.
Fuck, now I lost the game. Thank you very much, Dave.
The game has been over like 8 years already. It has been
The
ended
knights
by the
do
internet.
not agree. The
Hmm?
knights did not agree.
Doesn't matter. Internet said it was over.
Otherwise, you're gonna become a ball of petunias.
Okay, well, you walk towards a tree. And you stand ready. And they go, and you see like two young elves are also getting ready. Okay, so the rule basically is you just grab as much apples as you can. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. I would say prepare a D20
Yeah.
and a D10
Oh boy.
and a D6
Oh boy.
and a D4.
Ah, yay.
Bart, will you tell me when about we walk up?
You know what? For comedy's sake, look at that. There you all are. Well, you so there's one preparing all of you, and she goes, "Okay, everybody, stand ready. 3, 2, 1, clam! Roll a d20, please, and make it an athletics check."
22.
Okay, in one fell swoop, you climb up the tree. Make a perception check.
Nat 20. Whoop whoop. Plus 6.
Okay, roll a d10.
6.
You grab 6 apples.
I like them apple. No, sorry. I have to make a
Okay,
joke.
roll another perception.
16.
Roll a d6.
6.
That's 12 apples total. Roll another in d20.
Quick question, how are the other kids doing?
Roll
It is-
d4.
What is this? Is this perception
5.
or
A perception.
percep-
Yeah.
that would put me at 11? So D4.
Okay. Yeah.
It's 4.
Damn. Okay.
I almost rolled max on every die of apple die.
You have in total grabbed 16 apples.
Mm-hmm.
You make one more athletics check to jump safely out of the tree. Or acrobatics. I'm sorry.
17 athletics.
Acrobatics. It's
Oh.
It's more about the landing. I'm sorry. That's my bad.
10?
Oh.
Do I get damage? Like I'm jumping straight down and... Or am I that constitutional?
No, you get 2d6 in fall damage.
Okay.
Where is my dice chest?
But isn't climbing athletics technically? But
This is not climbing. This was jumping off.
fuck. Yeah, okay.
Technically, jumping up is also athletics, but
No, this is jumping down.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
like catching your fall, basically.
I feel like the thing with acrobatics is it has acrobatics is more finesse, like you're trying to do something accurate, whereas athletics is more you're doing
Yeah,
the
that's why when you jump down from a proper height, you roll acrobatics to see how well you can catch yourself. by
like
making-
that, like a roll or something.
Yeah,
Like a-
yeah, exactly.
Gotcha. I see. Man, Bart's really lost his his dice box. He's like, really, he's gone now.
And meanwhile, I'm just writing down notes of what happened.
I am blind, you guys. I'm blind. Was so in front of me.
Here, borrow these. Maybe they help.
You get 5 falling damage. Oh no.
Oh, my ankle.
Ow. Okay.
I would be looking at this all go down like, well, at least they're having fun.
You come down and you see that the other kids. Let's see.
What was that?
But yeah, I'm checking. One has 7 apples. And one also has 16 apples.
He rolled higher than D10, didn't he?
So you are equal with one of them, with the one that did best, and they're like, whoa, look at that, you are actually pretty good.
I didn't know it was that good in apple picking. But it was fun, actually, except for the landing. I need to work on that. But
Yeah, you know what? Just, I will give you a couple of pointers. Just make sure that you, like I said, bend the knees right before you jump. You know, I know that you can go pretty high, but sometimes you need to check it out.
yeah, Boris like goes like this, like this.
Yeah, just make sure that you feather your fall, basically.
Ah, yeah, I will keep that in mind.
With that, you get 5 points to 50 in acrobatics proficiency training. With that, everybody is now together. You guys can start deciding what you want to do.
So, Boris, entertaining a couple of kids?
I thought they were having sports. I thought, why not join in?
They look pretty nice. You have kids yourself?
Nope. I've been too busy to have children.
I don't know. Picking apples seems more like work than sports, to be honest. But
Well,
as
they
long as
can
you're
be
having fun,
both.
You
They're
want
doing this-
one?
You have one to spare.
sure. Why not?
Make a dex save.
Both of us, or
Eat this!
Kalia. Kalia, make a dex save.
Probably not the best. No, that's an 11.
One is thrown to you, and you go, and it just jumps between your heads a little bit, and then at some point it just falls.
Yeah, not for me.
Oh well, it's still quite good.
I do pick up the apple and I still eat it. Like, fuck it.
It's a nice and sweet, crispy apple.
Nice.
so did we want to talk about things?
Strategizing time. Yeah, we have to talk about what we want to do. And I had an idea, because, well, Oberos and I are the only people left, I suppose, from the initial squad. And we wanted to go to the Forest of Flight first to check up on the royal family. And the thing is, due to some kind of a time crunch that we have to get to Myannmi, I figured that maybe we can use a spell that I have, which is called the Word of Recall. And what that allows us to do is, for example, if I find a little, what is it called? Sanctuary or mini temple here that I can cast my Word of Recall to. We could travel to the Forest of Flight, and once we're done there, I can cast Word of Recall, and we can be teleported right back to this point, or to the point of
Is
wherever
it that a
the-
risk, though? We might lead the enemy there.
What do you mean?
You know, Golden Griffin, people that want me and by the sound of it, you guys dead as well.
Well, they don't know that we're here. We have these gems that allow them to not be able to find us.
Yeah, I hope they didn't follow me. I have those too, so but I kind of went straight from Ryunda to here. I don't think I was followed. I didn't see anyone, but just
DM
saying there's a
question.
certain risk to it. If anyone or anything sees us going there, they might tell.
Right.
I'm not
I've
saying
got
we shouldn't go. I'm saying we should think about that.
Bart question.
Yeah.
Do I have one of those, or am I still very trackable?
One of what an amulet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you are most definitely trackable.
Okay. Cool.
You're only bringing trouble to us. Go away. Just kidding.
Go away.
I thought the elves didn't like you. Hold up.
No, it's not just the elves.
Not just the elves.
Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that do not like me. Boris,
So-
for once, doesn't like people I work for. It's complicated.
I believe it's very important before we leave for you to get one of these amulets. First
I mean,
of
I can probably make one. Stop me if that's not true, DM.
It is possible, but you do need to write materials for it. Do you have a recipe for it yet? Or are you able to make any kind of
Yeah,
magical item?
we recipes aren't a thing.
yeah, technically you can just do them.
Because you
According to
can
the
build...
artificer.
How does it work, making magical items?
I can build magical items basically. Where does it say?
But I think the limitation is that you only have a few infusions available to use, right? I don't think you
Yeah,
could
but
just
this
make
is for straight up building magical items.
If you craft a magic item with a rarity of common or uncommon, it takes you a quarter of the normal time and it costs you half as much of the usual gold.
Yeah, and
That's a 10th level ability.
it doesn't say what the requirements for building any magical item are, as far as I know. Anyway, I haven't found it.
It does set in the DMG though.
It says
Where-
it's just
where?
you have the cost is less and it takes less time. It's basically the
Yeah, but the
difference.
DMG says making of items.
Where does
Yeah,
it
but
say?
it's
I
saying
haven't
making
found
of
that yet.
items for artificer, right?
Let me check.
No, making items in general,
Oh,
like as a player.
but it's probably different for artificer because they're designed to do that sort of stuff.
Yeah, but otherwise it would take less time and effects for an artificer rather than a normal player. Otherwise, it take a very long time and a lot of gold, depending on the grade of the item.
Just looking through it right now.
New class. Who's this?
Mm-hmm. Man, this is... I have to... you know what? We're gonna find something for this, but basically I'm gonna say you will be able to do, but there are... in Bosmer it's basically a simple... it's pretty simple in magic and stuff. And they mostly have... they have very fast growing trees, but that's about it. You will need some gems and special materials that are not here right now, and I'm going to figure out as fast as possible what you will need to make that stuff.
I shared the link, which has it explained.
Can
Would
you
be
please
very
share
nice.
it to me on the
What's up?
on the
It's in
WhatsApp?
Discord.
Yeah, but
Oh.
you know,
I can't see the Discord because he's streaming.
Okay, sent you through WhatsApp.
Discord. The way you can see Discord is it's our private conversation where Bart can't see what
Yeah.
we write.
okay,
So all the memes go there usually.
There you go.
okay. In any case, yeah. So they can be made, but you need better conditions, Galia.
Like a tool shop.
All right.
It would be
Then I
very
will say that in the form of, well, I can make you one. Not with the current materials, I'm afraid. I don't exactly have a workshop with me. Only an alchemy lab.
That's no problem. However, then it might be wise not to go to the forest supply yet.
That's probably true. Yes.
It's probably
But-
wise to not go anywhere if
Because
they can track you.
everything is, well, they haven't come after me yet. So I do not
Yeah, 'cause-
think I'm on the radar yet.
But all it
Plus,
takes is one person casting scrying, and then they can see us all, right? Or no?
I have some enemies within Cladrius, but my friends are higher up than my enemies.
But if your enemies notice that we are there, and they speak with dread, then we are in trouble.
As far as I know, none of Caladrius have the ability to scry. Not even our commander.
It's not really a risk we want to take, even if you don't think they can.
But just to be honest, I'm pretty sure that none of the Caladrius can scry.
Yeah.
They might
You
have
are.
items.
You
They
know
might
that
have-
they
Yeah.
have the same searching abilities as you have.
The only
I was
thing
gonna
they can
say,
do
like,
is track me in the physical sense.
a lot of times people can have secrets that you may not know.
I have been part of this organization since close to the beginning. I
Right.
know
So
rituals. I do know what Gladrius is capable of, and scrying is most. It is mostly reserved for Dread and his direct. Let's call them friends, which are higher up than me, my commander, or my organization. So, if we are going to be tracked by Caladrius, then it will be by those in the field. And I do know how to erase my tracks, thank you very much. A bit of confidence, and she looks directly to you, Boros. A bit of confidence would be nice.
Well,
We
we
don't
weren't
have-
doubting your field tracking skills. We were doubting the spell one. So
The
not really.
only ones that I know that can cry on me are those directly related to Dread. Golden Griffins are mostly just fighters.
Well, it's still a risk.
Caladrius as well.
I don't know. I think we should see if maybe the item is purchasable here.
I've already told you it's not.
Well, in this specific city, or
The only place where I would think that we can purchase a thing like this would be Myannmi. Xi'an is a fisherman town. Zendra is
What,
just a
Myannmi?
place.
I can definitely get you one in Myannmi.
Xi'an, it's close, but it's a fisherman's town.
Let me get things straight real quick. Uh, basically, Xion is a fisherman town. Karda is a magic specialization town. Myannmi is a mechanical specialization town. Doesn't mean that you don't get magical items there, but they're basically not magical, so to speak.
So
Ooh,
No, I
for
get that,
something
but-
like an amulet, we need to go to Carter.
I was thinking this in the sense of because
Workshop.
Kalia studied there for years,
Mm-hmm.
so knowing the place, since it's like if I was able to learn what I know over there, then it would make sense that I can make a bloody amulet against detection. But that's my logic. If you say no, then that is very fine. But
You can
just
make
saying.
you can make some sort of amulet against of proof against detection. Only it's not magical. It basically works as it would work in a very mechanical way, as in like think of radio signals, and then you would just have a disturbing signal.
Yeah.
Question. My temple.
But isn't that just the artificer weave variant?
Not
Same way that my chemicals are. Well, magic mechanically, but lore-wise,
The thing is,
sort of.
for this thing, you would be able to build, but you need magic materials, where there are a lot of things that you can make that are purely mechanical. And you can
Like,
make it, but to make something magic, you need to go to Carda for getting the right materials together. They will have some in Myannmi. They will have a workshop ready, but there's a smaller chance that you will find there what you need, basically.
But
Alright.
question.
Yeah.
My temple,
Yeah?
Sandra. Sandra, would they have something like this?
This is something more for like the bigger cities. The one that you are like, it's more a place of worship than that it's a full research facility, basically.
Yeah, just a small clergy, but
And
I
it's
was
not, and
wondering.
I'm not saying that you won't be able to make an amulet in Myannmi, but it's more like there is a definitive
I was
difference
talking
between
about,
mechanical and
yeah,
magical in this world.
so if we're going to Myannmi, maybe after that we can go to the Forest of Light, where I cannot be tracked.
That would
Safe
be
for the
wise.
royal siblings. Myannmi, Dread would be able to find us anywhere.
Yeah, I would say draw out your next line of travel on the map.
I personally think if we go to Myannmi,
We're
and
going to have to travel through Redwood.
yeah, we can go
Wait,
through.
but
the woods
Oberdos, you
fast.
want to drop the plan to go to the Forest of Light?
Well, if we go to Forest Flight, we make big risk by having these two tag along without the warding against detection.
It's
Excuse you, I have an amulet against detection and
Alia doesn't
location, and
have
a
that.
cloak of elven kind, and a ring against mind shielding.
My
Thank you very
apologies,
much.
then there's this one, and I point to Kalian.
Right, but that problem exists no matter where we go. We don't want to get detected at all to begin with.
No, I mean magically. Otherwise, they would be able to scry.
I agree with that. I also mean magically.
Why is going to Myannmi being scryed on as we go to Myannmi such a bigger problem? We go to
Because
the
they
Forest of
don't
Light.
know that we're alive.
That
They don't. I can camp away from you. I stay a couple of 100 feet away from you and still be able to track.
I mean, we could also ask some people who can travel safely into the Forest of Light to make sure they stay alive and are okay. In the meantime,
I'm gonna cast Identify on my amulet of proof against detection and whatever as a ritual, and I wanna. Wait, I don't have Identify. Let me check. I think Identify is a wizard spell. I have Detect Magic.
Identifies a wizard spell.
Yeah, it's a wizard spell. I don't have it. Never mind. Because I wanted to figure out if someone casts scrying on someone else, or maybe we already know this and Patrick doesn't. Say 3 of us have these amulets, and the 4th person doesn't. If someone scries on the 4th person, do they only see the 4th person and we're like invisible for the magical detection? Or can they still see us? Is that the rules, Dave, or are you just saying that?
technically, you can only name the person that is not warded. Otherwise, the spell will not go off. But if you do, you see the area. That's
Well, it says you are hidden from divination magic. You can't be
you cannot
targeted by
be
such
targeted,
magic. Oh,
but-
here it says, or perceived through magical scrying sensors. So you can't be perceived through him.
I was
That's
like,
why I was-
you cannot be targeted. But if you're not the target, but you're happy to be around the target that is,
no,
If
basically,
it says you cannot be
you're-
perceived,
yeah, you're hidden from divination magic
I
through
would
perception or
be-
anything else.
blurry, but
So in that case, it's actually fine. Like
but
she can
that
just
depends
tag
on what
along.
Bart rules because Bart is the DM.
Yeah, but I mean, this is in the item description, but
You can follow the item description.
okay.
so there is actually no risk at all to taking her with us. We can just even go to Forest of Flight with no risk in that sense. Well, the risk is, not going to Myannmi immediately, but
Yeah,
Yeah,
the thing is, if we get found out, that's something we might be able to deal with. But if someone sees us go into the forest and we lead them to the other ones, that's the thing I'm worried about.
Yeah,
true.
they
Also-
got us safely once, twice. A lot tricky.
yeah.
Hmm.
I think for now they are safe within the Forest of Flight. However, Myannmi is, especially with your, they will look at patron not taking kindly to you.
They will look at, and that part fell off, I think, for me anyway. So what do you say?
They will look at Valar, especially now with your patron not taking too kindly to you. I think Myannmi may be more of a priority than Force of Flight.
Oh, your patron
Triple
is mad at you?
gods can be.
Oh, no, not particularly. We just have a slight disagreement on how spells should be used.
They can
Misunderstand.
take those powers away from you, and then I think we'd be a lot more trouble.
Yeah, I think that's just an
And
empty
it's
threat. I
dreadful.
don't think that's something we should be worrying about. However, I do want to say that we shouldn't travel through the redwoods because traveling through woods is half movement speed. So traveling like if we go on the border of the redwoods, we will save a lot of time.
I am pretty used to finding ways.
Say, for example, this route.
But didn't you tell me there were dragons in the Redwood, Ballard?
Did I say that?
Maybe dragons are a good thing to escape.
You know that there is a. I don't know how many sessions this was ago. It's quite a
Oh
while
no,
ago.
green dragon, right?
Yep,
No,
dragon.
there are nests of pseudo dragons in the redwoods.
Okay. Oh right, that's what it was.
Oh right, with the session with where Ada came in. That's
Yeah.
when we heard some rumors.
Because you were talking about you might want to get a pseudo dragon pet. Oboros.
Well, it would suit Ouroboros, yeah.
Yeah.
The double dragon duo.
But this is the fastest way to travel. Alternatively, if we do go through the redwoods, it would take about almost 1/3 as long, or 1/3 longer. I mean, maybe half as long.
not be spotted easily though.
Question, Bart. I have a proficiency in survival. Would that take away the half traveling time?
The traveling time is mostly because of the
Difficult terrain.
Oboros, you're also proficient with survival,
it's
right?
it's
Yes.
difficult terrain, and it's also I
have
wouldn't
a
say I wouldn't say specifically
Okay.
because it's also kind of like the whole ranger thing, but like who's gonna play a
Yeah.
natural ranger and stuff like oh boy.
Druid also has that. Druid also has an ability to to negate slower movement speed.
Yeah,
for
the thing is mostly if there are other classes that specifically have that as an ability, I'm not just gonna give it in a thing.
Yeah,
you know?
no, fair. That's fair.
But yeah, traveling across. I mean, I don't think we're gonna get attacked that easily anyway. Oh, and plus we don't know what sort of dangers there are in the redwoods. Being outside, we have at least more of a vision around, and if you want to hide into the forest, we have that ability.
So we go on the side of the forest, technically. That would work.
Yeah, it's faster. We have the protection of the forest if we need it. We have the open space to see incoming problems, for example. I think it's the safest route overall.
Yeah, let's go with that then, I guess. I think, maybe, perhaps.
What
Sounds
does
like a
everybody
plan.
else think?
I'm fine with anything. I honestly didn't think this far ahead.
And what are you thinking, Kalia? Where's your head? How are you feeling about this group? How's your days been?
Well, it's honestly just nice to be around friendly people after what seems like forever of running away, being alone and in danger, and encountering a lot of creepy things, such as sleeping dragons and I don't know, big, bulky guys which could probably squish me with their hands,
And like over to
uh,
Oberon.
among other things.
I,
So I'm just glad to not be in that position at the moment. So, and hey, we have like a common enemy, so that should be good.
It's very true.
Dave,
what?
quick question. I see here that on your character sheet, your armor class is 24.
No, that was during combat.
Oh, okay.
I would also say, I would like to go back to Myannmi, but that's like selfish. Like I've spent a big part of my life there, so going back there sounds like fun. But yeah, selfish, not important.
I think going to Miami might be the smartest thing to do right now.
I
Having
don't want to.
somewhere who hails from there might give us an advantage.
Sure. Kali, I don't want to alert you, but
Eh?
I don't think Myannmi is the way you remember it to be.
Really? How so?
Well, I scryed on the target that we are going for in Myannmi, and it was a lot of not good things.
Really? How so? Tell me.
Our target has sort of overthrown the government in Myannmi and now rules Myannmi in a position of power. So we are, my god, at least, has sent us to take that piece of scum down, essentially, and get rid of
What are we talking about?
the human, the dwarf that is being possessed.
Like ruling? That's a very broad term.
I'm not quite sure either.
Like, are the people there all right?
I can't say. Maybe if you have someone that you want me to scry on, and you can make a picture, or you can depict them, I can scry on them and try to see if they're okay. But
Yes, if you could do that, I would really appreciate that. Let me grab the document real quick. 2 seconds.
if you have a trinket of theirs, it would make it much easier.
Do I have that, Bart?
Wait. Didn't you get like? Yeah, you had an owl statue,
Right. The
and
professor gave me that, right?
yeah, exactly.
Nice. In that case, yes, I do. Well, trinket. It's a little statue, if that helps.
If it was formerly of theirs or in their possession, then it will do.
Yeah, he gave it to me. And I start scribbling a picture. So it's
Do you have this guy's self, maybe, or some?
Are you
Oh.
I
proficient
do, I
with
think, but-
drawing or something like that?
No, but I have disguised self, so I'm just gonna use that.
Oh, yeah. You can disguise yourself into that person. Yes, yeah, that
Yep.
works.
So I grab a bottle, open it. I let the fluids. How do you say that? Ik giet het over mezelf.
Yeah, you pour it over your own body.
Right. Yeah. So I pour it over myself, and I slowly start to look like a male elf. Pretty tall for an elf. Blue long hair with cyan eyes. He looks in terms of attire like a university teacher would. And Kalia would continue like, all right, so his name is Professor Eldrine, and he's really nice. And he should look like this still.
All right. Could you hand me the trinket that you have of this?
Yeah, sure.
Additionally, if you want me, I can cast them a message through sending of 25 words. But first, I'll scry to see how they're doing.
Yeah.
Um. Okay, looking at the scrying thing, I have a possession or garment, right? So that's -4
Yeah.
to their save. Um. I guess in this case, I know the person firsthand, so it's a 0 on that modifier because I just saw the person. So basically, they have to roll a wisdom saving throw of 18, and they have a -4 to their roll.
You make it.
They make it?
You make it.
Oh, okay.
So they fail. Yeah.
So I spent 10 minutes setting up my little sanctuary, casting this ritual, having some incense being lit, and focusing on this. And I looked
Shit,
through
this,
my.
man.
I looked through my. I think I had a mirror. I don't remember what item I got, or a crystal ball. I had one of them.
Yeah. As you look into your crystal ball, you feel your being drawn into into the ball, and your sight moves through a tunnel of like mist, and after a certain moment, you are in what seems to be a classroom, and the classroom is empty, it seems at first. However, as you look, you notice that you hear some groaning. The professor, well, you recognize him, but he certainly isn't the same anymore. His eyes are gone, replaced by by holes of blackness. Same goes with his mouth. It's constantly open, and it looks as if it is breathing out some sort of shadow. He walks around the classroom, but doesn't seem to have any kind of destination. He's just wandering. His arms slowly just passively drenched beside his body, not giving any function. It is, if, as you look at him now, it's a miracle that he is still standing for some reason. But you can definitely see that whoever this person was, well, it's not him now.
Okay. I relay this information to Kalia.
All right. Talia just looks at you for a moment. Obviously, sort of shocked about hearing this. And it's like, okay.
Yeah, I'm afraid Myannmi isn't what you remember it to be.
What the fuck? When did this happen?
Not quite sure. But a few weeks ago, technically a few months ago at this point, because we were gone for a while, my deity asked me to destroy this being, to restore balance to Myannmi.
All right. Yeah, now I would definitely prefer to go there. This man was like family, basically.
I understand.
Well, have I heard anything about this from Grant by any chance?
No.
Weird.
Kalia, on a side note, do you know what a healer's kit is?
A healer's kit, yeah, sure.
Would you like one?
Yeah, why not?
Here
I guess
you
that
go.
would be useful. I usually heal through chemics, but
Yeah, I don't really use it, so I figured maybe it's of interest to you.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind having one. Thanks.
You can use the resources in there for your chemical explorations if you desire to do so.
Right. Thanks.
So,
So I think we're gonna then start preparing to head out.
Sounds like a plan.
well, as you do, anybody still wants to say goodbye to the elves, or is there still a last thing you want to do before leaving?
I do have a question though, Bart.
Yeah.
How much money do I have?
Bathroom break.
Oh, right. We didn't look into
We
your-
didn't specify that.
Nope, you are poor.
D&D Beyond says I have 10 gold, which sounds
no,
like
no.
little.
You have definitely more.
Oh yes, especially with the backstory and such.
The question is, do you have it here or did you have it at home?
Oh,
Are you meaning Ryunda home? Are you
In
meaning
Ryunda home, yeah.
Nandra home?
Ryunda, most definitely.
I took everything that I could carry, which
Okay.
is all my possessions actually.
In that case,
No wait, most of my possessions.
let's see. You get gold in the form of roll 1d10 times 100.
Okay. Right.
You have
Let me
quite a lot, but not an extreme amount, basically.
Yeah, no. I'm rich.
400 gold.
200.
Okay, 200 gold it is.
Let me just. Oh. Yep. Right button. Okay. Then I would like to get some provisions for on the road.
Okay, does anybody of the group still want to stop her because you have a shit ton of provisions?
I mean, she doesn't say it out loud, so
Yeah.
I would say that. Well, I guess we need some food for on the road. Let me just.
I
Mm,
can create food on the road if we need it.
and we have a decent stock of food. So,
You
I
have?
don't think food is a problem in a sense.
nope.
That is.
We can
great.
forage as well along the way. Fresh fruit and food are usually better than the ones we bring along.
Yeah, fresh is always better.
In the meantime,
Hey.
before we leave, Valar also wants to run around and go find a gymnast.
A gymnast?
I don't know, something like that. And
Okay.
or people who are working out or something, like. Yeah, imagine these elves, these buff ass elves, just go, "Gotta look
Wrong
in shape."
culture, man. Wrong
Wrong
culture.
town.
and just be like, "Hey, man, Cheerio Valar over here. How do I carry weights most efficiently? And what do you recommend to improve my armor proficiency bonus passively so I can work on it every day?"
Huh. I don't know. I don't wear that kind of armor. Didn't you
Val-
Know
travel with
anybody who
some
can
kind of
help?
dragonborn or something that did something like that?
Oh, what?
You can just ask me, feller. I wear heavy armor every time.
Right, but I was more looking for advice and maybe tools to help me passively along
Look,
the way.
I'm sorry. I don't know how to help you, man.
Fowler, how did you get your heavy armor proficiency?
You mean Oboros?
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I wear it every day.
Patrick?
Did you hear what I said?
Yeah, you said you asked Valar. So the
Oh, did I say Valor?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Oboros, how did you get your heavy armor proficiency?
Well, by practice. And getting stronger.
Very vague. I'm asking for your technique or a specific way for me to improve it.
Well, Try putting it on 10,000 times, then you get good at it. It's not as easy as just magically do it. You have to do it manually to get used to it and proficient at it.
I'm getting these vibes that you're not having a good day, so I'm gonna let this drop
Oh,
for
I'm,
today.
I'm
And
feeling
maybe,
very much skipped.
tomorrow we can
Very nice of you.
maybe tomorrow we can come back to this. And
You're doing this the whole time. How else have you offended?
I'm not quite sure I understand what you mean.
You've been asking everybody except me who's been traveling with you the whole time.
Pretty sure I was alone when asking everybody. I don't think.
What exactly? I wasn't the
Oh.
first person in your mind.
I'm saying Oberos wasn't there. This is out of character. I'm saying Oberos wasn't there when I was asking other people. So this is the
Oberos was
first
there
time.
when you asked me,
This is the
Yes.
first time. Oh yeah, when I asked you, yeah, that's true.
Ah!
and
now
I
what do you
referenced you to you, Boros.
So I'm kind of offended. How would you feel if I asked everybody else before I'm asking you for healing?
I mean, that'd be resourceful for sure. I would not be offended.
Badar, you are not being too.
Je valt steeds weg.
Yeah, because they have a quiet voice. Badar,
Your Discord doesn't pick it up sometimes. Yep.
this is not very kind of you. This is a friend of yours. He wants to help you, or at least he wanted to. And you just shut him out.
I think there's just a misunderstanding.
That is how I perceive it. I referenced you to him. Multiple people, I believe, referenced you to him.
Right.
But if you don't want to learn from me, then suit yourself.
That wasn't the point. The point is that gaining knowledge from different sources is often helpful.
That is true. However, if you have a very good source right next to you, why not use it? You can always ask different sources later.
Honor.
Use the ones readily available to you first.
Everything goes on its own schedule. I'm not supposed to be obligated to go to someone directly first, then another. I perceived that once we were traveling, that I would ask Kobodos for his help and guidance. But since we're here, perhaps there's a professional, someone who is trained in training others.
Let me be
I
very
haven't-
clear. You have not seen anyone wearing heavy armor in the whole forest.
No,
I know, and that's fine.
Okay.
I have a feeling you are making excuses.
I have the feeling you do not know me at all. And you cannot make such assumptions on people's character based off of the 24 hours that you've known them for.
Indeed, I do not know you. However, this is what I see, this is what I perceive. This is the conclusions that I made from watching you the last 24 hours. 48 if we're gonna be precise. This is how you show yourself to the rest of the world. Be conscious of that. I do not know the inner workings of your mind, nor do I particularly want to.
I appreciate the criticism, and I'll munch it over. I'll think about
That
it.
is all I can ask for.
So, is everybody ready to head out then?
Yeah, sure.
If everyone is.
Well, all right. Goodbye then. I'll see that I can talk to the court. Like Bagheer has just silently walked towards you guys, and he saw like a little bit of tension between two people, and he was like, "You know what? I'm just gonna wait here for a moment."
Can I as that's happening just look at Bagheer, like make eye contact with a face that says, "I know it's awkward."
You get like this. You get this face to him, like
I'm like just
beautiful. And yeah, so I will relay the message to the court, and You know?
Yeah, what about the court? What's that about? Just being curious.
What do you mean? You've been there,
You
the
you
court.
you say relaying to the court. Like relay what and why and how?
I'll
Uh,
relay that till thus far you have proven to be trusted,
oh,
and
that bit.
that I will see if we can get you some military help once you decide to actually choose to fight back to Dread, because we want to see that fucker go as well.
That's good to hear.
It's good we found like-minded people here.
Don't push it.
Well, but we both want to see him go. So
Thank you for your help and your graciousness.
Well, you haven't burnt the town down yet.
Yeah.
Nor do I plan to.
You have not given me a reason to distrust you.
yet.
However, do mind that we will still be on our toes around you.
Wouldn't expect otherwise.
Good. Well, I wish you all a journey, and see you again, hopefully, with better news.
Till we meet again.
And with that, you guys, start traveling. Get off. What the word? The thing. The
Yet
Get out.
For some
Get out.
reason, that was the same way you usually say, and with that, you guys level up. And so I was like, what the hell? We're gonna level up? Like, what do you mean?
What?
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, no.
I was really confused for a second. So
We've been bamboozled.
it had like the same intonation that you used for that. So
Okay.
yeah, so we're gonna make our way downtown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
We're gonna walk
for the sake of brevity, yeah, and
We're in Myannmi now. Woo!
not that, you
Damn it!
get to travel 2 days. Is there something you want to do in your time of rest at the first day?
Look for a traveling merchant that can sell us amazing magical items, like the last time. Not here today, boys. Maybe another time.
No, I don't know. Did you say something? I didn't hear anything.
do
No,
wanna
I mean
sit with-
specifically for your characters themselves. Do they?
No, I know. I was
I do
saying,
wanna
but I mean,
sit-
that guy's like up north, so of course he's not here.
I do want to sit with Kalia for a second in the evening. Maybe when taking watches. Take one
Alright.
with her.
I
Talia time.
would like you guys to roll a perception check.
Oh
Mm.
boy. It's perception check time.
Let's have Falar do that.
Well,
All of
everybody has
you.
to roll one, right?
Let's
of
not
you.
have me do that. Oh, for fuck's sake.
No, all of you can.
Perception
you know?
skill.
Yeah, if we're gonna have one person roll,
Whoa.
then it's not me.
22.
Yeah, no,
Dirty
it's
20.
not me either.
22, and I cannot be surprised.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Well, you see some birds flying really far
Right at
away,
13.
but you at the same time you realize, wait, if they would be birds, they wouldn't be that big from that far away. There's something incorrect here. However,
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We are at the moment having a long rest, or
no, you're still
where
on the
are we
travel.
at? What's
Sorry,
going
you
on?
are during the day. You're traveling like from first in the first part of plains, basically.
All right, so we just left the forest. It's still
Mhm.
day. We're on the plains, and are we like in the cart or?
You are in the cart, yes.
All right. I wanna try to. I wanna try to use some of the glass stuff that I have to sort of amplify it. Try to do that, and as I'm doing that, I'm like, "What's wrong with those? Those don't look like birds." As I make it clear where I'm looking towards.
Oboros looks the same direction. Are they
Yeah.
even birds? They're kind of big, though.
Um,
Patrick, you're
I have
muted.
a bad feeling about this.
That's
Valar.
it. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's a.
Well,
Hmm.
they are not
Superman.
directly flying towards you, but you see that they fly towards Bosmer in any case.
I do not hope they are dreads, angel.
Can I see what they look like yet? Like I'm trying to get a good vision.
Roll another perception for me, please. Now that you're focused on them.
Who?
Kobe. That's 19.
Okay. Well, as they fly, you can see that they have no feathers. They have leathery wings.
Oh. Do I
Alright.
use Oboros roll as well? Like he's also looking in the direction he's
No,
pointing.
you don't see. This is
What's their color?
it's grayish.
Alright, so they're not green dragons. That's something that's already reassuring to an extent.
No, they're too small to be dragons, but too big to
Oh.
be birds.
Oh, I know. I didn't think about this, but I do now. I want to use the scope on my rifle to get a better look.
Okay. Let's see. I'll put that on the same perception check you just used. Let me check something real quick.
I do have a feeling what these are. And I'm not happy about it.
No, I'm already preventively not happy about it. It's an adult red dragon who comes for vengeance on Herbie.
How do you know?
No, I have a feeling that this is something that me and Bart talked about. And
Don't-
I'm not happy!
That ain't no bird.
Load image, failed unsupported
Eh.
format.
I did a weird thing. Hey. Oh, wait. Oh, man, sometimes. Is it doing it now? You see 3 of these fly towards the forest.
Oh, what were they called? Spine devils. Cool stuff. I like those. Like they're so aesthetic.
Hey, they also have paw arms.
Right, so I try to describe these things to the rest, and I'm like, they look rather vile, and like some sort of spiky, I guess, evil lizard folkish with wings.
I think it would be best not to bother with it. People of Bosmer can take this probably, can't they?
Shouldn't
they?
we warn them, right?
Yeah.
Is there anyone who can?
I turn to Valor. Hmm?
Weren't you talking about sending a message over long distances earlier? All right. Could
Yeah,
be...
I can cast sending to what's his name, Badir.
Maybe
So
that
what do you
is a good
think? Is that
idea.
a proper idea? Might be nice.
Yeah, I can send it. If I mean, how do you want to describe it? I don't really see I see that you're pointing at it, but it's hard for me to
Yeah.
see what you're seeing.
Basically, they look like a little like humanoid lizard people with a lot of spikes, big teeth, red glowing eyes, big wings. They look mean. They look sort of like the demon things from the children's books, you know, but like a lot meaner.
No, we didn't really have those in our children's books. They looked a little different, but I'll send.
I guess that makes sense.
I'll cast sending anyway. So I'll send casting. I'll cast sending to Badir. And I'll say, "Hey, Badir, this is Valar. We are seeing a large flight or murder or whatever the term is of demon spawn things. Is this normal?"
Beautiful.
No, man, what the hell are you talking about? What way are they flying from? Where are they going? What is going on? Where did you see them?
I'll cast another sending and I'll say, "I still don't know the term that I'm supposed to use, but they're coming directly towards Bosmer. They seem very strong and scary. That's a long pause.
Doody doody doo.
That's what I say, yeah.
Laura
Well-
Bailey, that's it.
Okay, thank you, I guess. I'll inform the troops.
They have
Thanks.
troops? What?
Well, they have guards.
Okay.
They have.
Alright, well, I've warned them. It's not normal, it turns out, so that's something to keep in mind.
Yeah, it is. Does not look normal.
Yeah, maybe it's dangerous for us as well, I'm not too sure, but
Yeah,
If they're
let's not find out.
if they're coming this direction, we should probably go and hide in the forest.
I think they're gonna pass us by. If that is correct, DM.
They haven't seen you.
We should
Let's
probably go and hide then.
I roll up in my elf cloak. All right, call me when they're gone.
Well, you guys hide. At some point, they're gone. With that, it's the first day again of travel is over. Do you guys still want to do something at night, or are you gonna do a guard shift, or nothing special? Like, what is it?
Oborus is taking guard shift.
I want to take a guard shift with Kalia.
Before we get to the shifts, duties, and whatever, like when we're setting up the tent and we have some free time, Valar's gonna go ahead and try to find a big rock, and away from the group, he's gonna try to do some lifting.
Okay. Okay, clear.
He's gonna become Iroh at the end of season 3.
Mhm.
Yes, I'll make a man out of you.
So yeah, that's what I'm doing in my free time.
Okay. No offerings to the Wild Mother or anything like that?
Nothing to appease her.
I mean, I don't really know what I would do with that, so since I didn't think of it, I would say no.
Okay. Well, guard shifts are done. People are busy with guard shifts. During your training, Valar, you hear a voice. Well, it seems like we need to start making a connection, don't we? You recognize the voice as one of the dragon statues from before.
Cool, okay. Can I just speak to you freely like this?
Yeah, I don't see why that would be a trouble. And would be any trouble.
Wait, let me just put down this rock. And I go and sit on it. Yeah, so what sort of connection do you want to make? Please tell me.
Have you already tried traversing the ethereal plane?
No, I am quite intimidated by the prospect. But if you have a mission for me, I have all the reason to go then.
Well, I'd recommend that before we send you anywhere, you get yourself a little bit comfortable with that world. However, there is something I need to warn you about.
Okay. Please tell me.
If you will travel to the ethereal plane, close to your dragonborn friend, you will notice that he has a presence in the ethereal realm as well. You see,
Is that so? In what manner?
He is connected to dragonkind now. And he is going to serve us as some sort, well, a relay point, so to speak.
A relay point?
Yes. What I
How
need
so?
you to do is follow that relay point and give a message on the other side of the relay. I need
But
you.
you want me to explore the ethereal plane first before I relay this message, right?
I'd recommend that. I mean, if you
Right.
immediately want to go, that is fine by me, but I think it's much to your own merit. If you will first get a little bit comfortable, you won't get dizzy or nauseous that easily, and you won't get pushed out that fast.
Okay. How fast does time move in the ethereal plane? Can I just hop in and out and be back at the same moment right now, or
It's
will time
equal
pass
to the
faster?
material plane.
And my
So,
body stays behind, or
no. You actually, because of this spell, you can physically traverse it. However, there are lines to the astral sea. Once you go over there, you will come back in the same locations you were on the ethereal and material plane.
I see. I have a question, real quick.
Of course.
No, out of character. I have a
Yep.
question. But I think the question will be answered once I read the card again. Where's the card that lets me do this ability thing again? Do I even have the card for that?
It's,
I don't think I do.
You have basically the spell etherealness.
Right, but so I was trying to remember the rule where you said I get one cast for free, and then the second cast takes.
No, you have
What was the second cast?
you have one normal cast, or you can cast it as a ritual.
As a ritual, that's what
But
it
then
was. Okay.
it costs you an hour to cast it.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was wondering. An hour, okay. But I can also just cast it as an hour first, and then as a ritual, right? The other way around, as a ritual
you need
first.
to have the
and then
spell
as
slot to be able to cast it as a ritual. Basically.
What?
You're-
Again?
That if you have cast it normally, then fuck no, you can just cast it as a ritual. Doesn't matter.
Okay, but can I cast it as a ritual first, and then if I want to get back faster, I can just use the free one?
Yeah, that's basically what
Okay.
you can do.
Cool. So could you please explain the relay part again? Will I notice something that I have to do there, or?
Yeah, I'm because I was a little bit unclear in the explanation. Let me put it in this way. Because forget the part of the astral sea a bit, because sometimes once you are talking with once you get into the ethereal plane near Oboros, you will see that also in the ethereal plane there is some sort of shadow of a version of him over there.
Mm-hmm.
He will be different there.
Okay.
But you will be able to communicate with him.
I see. This is very clear. So when do you wish for me to follow his trail?
When you can. But first I want you to just tell him a message in the ethereal plane.
Okay. And that message is? Fuck you.
You just have to tell him that the pieces are played.
Oh boy. I'm coming. Shadow Boros.
Shadow Boros?
Shadow Boros! Wait, isn't that like the Megalution of Boros?
Alright.
If you could do that for us, that would be mostly appreciated. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. I noticed there is a little bit of trouble in paradise.
What do you mean?
It seems like you and your god do not, well, always agree, I guess.
Oh. It's nothing. I wouldn't be too worried about that.
I could offer you a different path if you'd like.
A different, sorry?
A different, well, god to follow.
Oh, I'm sure everything is okay. I'm quite loyal to the Wild Mother. She's helped me through thick and thin. I'm quite thankful for the things that she's done for me. Regardless of our disagreements, I think she is truly graceful.
That is fine. However, might there ever be some trouble between you and your god? Don't be afraid to just ask me.
I'll keep that in mind. Sure. Thank you for the offer.
Not a problem at all.
I'll head into the ethereal plane right now then, if you don't mind.
Sure, do your thing.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'm gonna. Mm-hmm.
you head in the plane?
No, I'm gonna go to the group first and tell them what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey guys.
Hey guys.
Everybody's very busy.
Yeah,
It's fine.
okay, what?
Sorry, no, it's okay. If you guys are busy, that's fine. I'm just gonna go do a thing in the ethereal plane. Bye.
It was during your guard shift, wasn't it?
No,
this was before the card
He
shift, right?
he was basically just training.
Aha.
Yeah, this is before card.
Italia's in the middle of some sort of chemistry experiment. Like, huh? What? Okay.
Boros is during his own training. He's lifting heavy rocks twice the size of yours. Sorry.
You're quite strong about us.
Yeah, well, that's what you get for working out a lot.
Yeah, of course. Training is most important. Guys, I'm gonna go ahead into the ethereal plane and talk to Abortus there.
Wait, what? Hey, hold on. Wait, you're talking to me, you know. How does that work?
I don't know. According to the dragon, you're a lot friendlier in the ethereal plane, so I'd like to speak with you there.
Friendlier?
And I turn around and I'm gonna walk a little away from the group and start casting it as a ritual.
Okay. Well, it takes you an hour. In this time, the others see you chanting and preparing the whole ritual. Anybody wants to do something with that? No? Okay, then we continue.
One more time, sorry. What was
If
the
you
question?
want to do something to interrupt his ritual or something like that.
No.
Okay, so as the ritual ends, you see like shadow emerge from his feet. And it slowly envelops him. And as it envelops him, the mist evaporates again and Valar is gone. Valar, you see everyone become gray. Everything become gray.
Mm-hmm.
You see everything become gray except Ouroboros, who's becoming more of a full
Rainbow.
gold color.
Oh, gold.
The color
Okay.
of the day is golden.
However, it's only his body which is golden. His heads are different.
Heads, plural.
He has one black head and one green head.
Oh no! I see where you're going with this. Everybody, exactly. Herbie said it right. Like, yeah.
Yeah, he said it. It's this bad boy. You guys can see it. Can you
That's
guys see it? Oh, you can. Yeah. Fucking love this picture. This is my. I think I said it before. My D&D homemade DM screen.
Hell yeah. Moeten we even wachten op... do we have to
Lot.
wait on Lot?
Yeah.
Because this is quite a reveal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
to make
boy.
it, I painted these canvases black.
I'm gonna grab something real quick.
So on the inside they're white. And
Ah.
They look terrible on the inside, but then I put
Oh,
on.
she just came back, Bart. Come back.
He's gone.
Fucking cringe.
But I fucking love this thing, dude. It looks so good. I love the pictures that I used to. That looks super sick.
Yeah.
I don't know what
the
this
end
thing
screen
is.
or
What is this
Yeah, that's a
thing?
DM screen. It's a that's a frost
Nice.
giant. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, this is my homemade DM screen. I have two of them. One is white, and this
You
one's
really
black.
missed a big reveal, by the way.
Yeah, Lotte, you missed a pretty big reveal.
sorry.
Oh,
We're gonna go over it again.
That
yeah, we're
mom
just
just
gonna
got
repeat it.
bad news, so I had
Yeah,
to go
I just
up there.
showed which one.
Oh, you alright?
Yeah, I'm kind of alright. Saw it coming from a mile away, but yeah, just checking in how she's doing
And you're gonna
Yeah,
be
of course.
out for a while.
because it was very much focused on your Boros, and I'm not.
Yeah, no problem, don't worry. Once Bart is back, we'll just repeat it. It's all good.
Yeah, I already knew it for like an hour, but everything was still so focused that I was like, okay, we need a break.
Hmm?
Mom just got bad news, so I just had to check in with her.
Yep. Okay, well, the other guys have also some bad news for you.
Yeah, I'm reading something about Tiamat.
And read the second line that defines what is going
Oh
on.
fuck! You got possessed by Tiamat.
Become rather than be possessed.
The fuck, you're gonna become Tiamat.
I got Valor. You explain. Patrick, you explain. You saw it.
Bart can explain. Bart is the one describing the situation.
Oh yeah, he was.
Explain, someone.
So, Valar has just cast the Etherealness spell, which
Mhm.
which allowed him to see, which made everything become gray. Everything as he entered the ethereal plane. However, one person was not gray, and that was Ouroboros, because his body was completely golden except for his two heads, of which one is black and one is green. That was it.
That was a big of a hint.
Shit. Wow! Fuck!
So,
This is fine.
Valar, what do you do?
Probably just gonna explore a little bit. Dude, that's literally what the dragon told me to do. What do you mean?
No.
Yeah, Boros
he
is going to be very friendly.
What he
He
recommends.
literally told me to do this before I do the mission.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, so you can die before the mission.
Because he said, make sure you explore so you get used to the environment and everything. And so that's what I'll do. I'll just walk around a little bit. I'm gonna
No one thing.
steer.
Like, Ouroboros is totally unaware of you being there right now.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna avoid. I'm gonna avoid basically. What's it called? Uh, yeah, I'm just gonna avoid his body or whatever his area, and then just
Yeah.
gonna look around, get a feel of the place before I move over to him.
Okay. As you walk around, you see that there are well, you see birds flying by, but they fly upside down, and they're only skeletons.
Okay.
Hmm. At some point, you see far away over the plains, you see a little march of spirits just walk over to Bosmer.
Oh, they look normal now, or do they look like skeletons?
Oh no, these are only spectral bodies, basically, more like ghosts.
But is it the same flying things that we saw earlier?
No, completely
Oh, okay.
different. These are more, well, you'd say they would be some kind of human ghosts or something like that, humanoid.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, if they're not coming towards me or if they're not being aggressive or anything, then I don't interact with them.
You
I
do
just sort of want to get a idea of what this place is like before I
the
and it
longer
like. Mm-hmm.
the longer you are in the same place, the more you feel like you're being watched, and from the trees around you, like it's your sight is a lot shorter, basically. Like after because everything is gray, but everything after about 60 feet is just pure blackness. But in that blackness, you see all kinds of little red and white eyes pop up, and you feel like they are watching you somehow.
Okay. Hmm. Then I guess at this point I'll go to Oberos.
Okay. You walk to him, and you see his whole body is basically just standing as normal and ignoring you. But the second head is looking your way.
Okay. Does he speak or does he just look?
It just looks.
Do I get tired in this ethereal plane, or is it all like it feels normal?
You can breathe here, although it
Okay.
is dense. It is not. Yeah.
I'll say Oberos, can you hear me?
You notice that you feel the pressure of the dead around you.
Oberos, can you hear me?
Yeah.
No.
Oh.
Yeah.
The second head nods.
I'll say the pieces are played.
Good. Wait for further instructions.
Oh boy, you're getting me killed. Oberos kills.
Thank you, my lord. And I will just walk around a little bit, explore some more. I'll spend about an hour in here before I go back.
Okay. This is
And
the
when I go
first
back,
time that you see the dead in what should be their natural habitat. These are not spirits as ghosts who refuse to leave the place of the living. A lot of them seem mostly just lost.
Mm-hmm.
People who have not found the domain of their god to reside in peace. Merely people who apparently have not found their goal, so to speak.
I see.
Well, there is one spirit, and he's slowly making half of his body visible towards you, and he walks to and well, not walk, but he gets closer to you, and as he gets closer to you, you see that he does not have a face, completely nothing.
Okay. Does
He's,
it speak or do something?
he gets closer to you and closer to you, and well, where his eyes should be, it looks as if he's looking to you, but he just breathes.
That's not
Mhm.
creepy at all.
Would you like some tea, sir? Your breath could probably use it.
Thanks. Now I'm thirsty again.
Who are you?
He remains silent.
No, good talk. And I'll walk away and see if he follows me.
He just looks, doesn't go further.
All right. Well, after an hour, I'll get out then.
And
I'll get out next to Oberdos.
okay. Then Oberos, you see mist coming out of thin air, and out of that mist walks Valar.
I've grown 10 times stronger. And I'll grab the 2 pebbles that Oberdos is carrying, and I'll.
Make a strength check. Let's see if or an athletics check. Let's see if there's
Lower.
a miracle here.
Lower than 5, you hear a pop in your back.
That's a 11. I rolled it with disadvantage.
You get one of the rocks, and you actually lift it a bit, but it doesn't go farther than your
It's 12
knees.
actually. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, that's
then
about what I imagined it
Then
to
you have to
happen.
quickly drop it again.
It's better than what I could do yesterday.
Yeah, I'm seeing significant improvements. Keep it up.
How do you do that, Oberdos?
You see this large charred glaive I keep carrying? Hold
Yeah,
this.
but maybe I can see some sort of technique in the way you lift these boulders.
Yes, start with push-ups. Just make sure you can lift your own body weight, and then work on to lifting heavy objects.
Push up the rocks.
No, yourself.
Oh,
If you cannot even lift yourself up in times of need, it might become more even difficult to lift objects in time of need.
so I'm pushing myself off the ground like jumping ropes.
Exactly.
I see.
Well, that's more for your stamina rather than your strength, though. But you need both to keep wearing armor, because armor is very heavy.
I see. I think I'm starting to understand it. Yes.
How about holding this? And he just holds out this glaive. Yeah, exactly. That's like what. Oh, that's heavier than I thought.
I could do it, but I can't swing it.
That's where you have to practice.
Okay. I everything is gonna be fine, and I'll put my hand on his shoulder.
Yeah, you said talking about myself in the shadow in the ethereal realm.
Yeah, you weren't very wordy. You only said like it was like an hour ago. I really can't remember anymore.
How did I? Wait, no, that would be made again if I said how I look.
Am I there?
I don't
Yeah.
know. This is like at the camp.
Insight check.
You are there.
Inside check on what?
Valar saying, yeah, I can't really remember what happened an hour ago.
Boris just thinks he has a reason to lie.
That doesn't sound like him.
Is there a reason you? Wait, am I not wordy? More than usual or less than usual?
Less than usual. So not wordy at all.
Was I the same color as today?
What color are you today?
Black, still.
I think it was black and green.
Both? You says
Yeah.
with lifted eyebrow?
The colors you were previously, so I suppose that eventually you become a rainbow of sorts.
Wait, I had both colors at the same time?
Yes?
How?
Yes, I suppose so.
So half and half, like he just points at the skull and
It was, I believe, 2 heads, and each head was a color.
uh as mentioning he has 2 heads, like he's going uh
Like a hydra. Like you cut off one head, you get 2 heads back, you know?
you might be the more medically inclined of the two of us, but I don't think Dragonborns are supposed to have that kind of heads.
Do you have 2 heads?
Last I checked, I didn't. Like he's going around like
So
have one-
You don't.
there's
You
nothing
don't.
to worry about then. You have 1 head.
so I have spiritually 2 heads.
Yeah, I suppose you have the strength of 2 heads instead of 1 now. Essentially, it's 2 heads placed in 1, right?
Would this ring a bell like TMI reference like that, or
Let's
since
see.
it's a dragon, old dragons?
How common is knowledge about Tiamat anyway?
Yeah, that was my second question.
Yeah.
Next question.
That is also what I am wondering in this
In
world.
the meantime, what was your insight check, Lotte?
I wasted the perfectly good natural 20 on this.
You had a natural 20?
I had a natural 20.
Okay, well, with a
And
natural
dang it!
20,
I wasted perfectly good 20 on this.
with a natural 20, if you were any lower than a natural 20, you wouldn't get this.
I have a +0, so it's actually a 20.
You look through the fourth wall and see that Patrick can't remember exactly what Bart said that Obo said, but
I had a
it
feeling.
wasn't wordy.
Well, Lotte can also not look through the fourth wall and has written it down to
Okay.
watch it back again at a later point in time.
Yeah, so but with a natural 20, you know that like,
Patrick does.
Valar probably does know it, but like he doesn't want to worry Oberus about it.
Hmm.
Okay. Well, anything else? Else we continue to the next day.
I wanted to talk to Kalia,
Yeah, that's true. That still had to happen.
Yep.
and I wanted to do that during a watch while Valar and Uboros are asleep.
Sleeping time. I'm asleep.
Yep.
Mind if I sit with you, Kalia?
No, sure. Go ahead.
Thanks. I have a question, if that is possible.
Yeah, I sort of assumed. Don't worry. What is it?
I had a really weird dream 2 nights ago. I can't remember most of it, but I do believe you were in it.
I remember weird stuff going on as well. What do you remember? For me, it's kind of, I don't know, weird.
I'm just gonna see what I wrote down. But I think that I don't really remember, Bart.
Wait, remember about what exactly?
That
The
shared
dream.
dream,
Yeah.
Talia and Kaelin had.
Ah. I totally forgot about that.
I wrote it down! I
Good.
did not forget about that.
Good. Yeah. Damn, I really forgot about that happened. I mean, I completely am back at it again now, but I'm like, oh, right.
Yeah.
Well, what you remember about it, it is all a bit vague, but the thing is, both of you, Lot, Kaelin, did Kaelin have any knowledge about her Deva yet?
No. They just knew from their parents that They were a gift from Istis to to their parents, and that's all they knew.
Okay.
They did have visions, but I do not believe they saw their diva yet
Okay.
until that time.
So then the best way how you can interpret this is that somehow your destinies are intertwined.
But visions, bleh. The way that I perceived it, what I saw is what I saw.
Yeah.
I don't know. I was standing next to my body, and I saw this figure, and went over to you, but you had this purplish energy top of you, surrounding you, and the figure almost angel-like merged with that purplish energy. I don't know if that means anything to you.
Well, it does sound very, very familiar. Like, I was about to say, like, whatever, probably just a dream, but I don't know, that's weird.
You dreamt something similar.
Kalia, for you,
Eh?
I'm gonna add this a little bit. In the past, you have dreamed about a purple person, one that treated you as a friend, and that when you were little, you dreamt about that you would go outside and play with together.
Alright, so...
Every night when you were alone, you dreamt about this person, and it somehow made you feel a little less alone.
Alright. So... Yeah, it sort of sounds familiar, because, I used to dream about this purple person you describe. Or thing. Whatever it is. Yeah, I used to dream about that person when I was little. My parents thought it was like an imaginary friend, you know. And I thought that too, but then I started thinking or dreaming about him again. Recently, when I was running and alone. And I thought nothing of it. Maybe, you know, it's just something my mind does to make me feel at ease, I guess. But you telling me this is super weird.
Yeah. I mean, the entity that I saw that was in front of me was almost... Bart, correct me if I'm wrong here.
Hmm.
Reddish, orangey, fiery-like.
Yeah, yellow reddish, and it's made completely out of energy, so you can't really see a shape in it.
I don't know, it was the first time that I saw something like that.
Ah.
Do you know more about your... Well, I guess not about your purple friend.
No, I really thought it was just like a figment of my imagination. I still want to think that sort of, but it doesn't make sense anymore. I mean, you
Yeah,
wouldn't
no.
see something in my imagination, right?
No, probably not. At least I never have. Maybe
That's
there's a way
weird.
that we can find out more along the road.
I do hope so. Now I'm curious.
I am as well. My parents told me something before I left Sandra. My hometown on this side of the Ionian Mountains. Don't know if you've heard of it. It's quite a small town.
Have I?
There is a chance, but very unlikely. It's
Alright.
it's basically asking to an American, have you heard of Broek op Lange Dijk?
One of the epicenters of COVID in the Netherlands.
Hell yeah. No, that's Lange Dijk. There's a difference.
It's next
This
door, though.
is yeah. Sounds like it's next door.
It is, technically.
Yeah, it's the same for me.
Oh wow. Maybe we can find out more about this. About your purple friend and my fiery friend.
Yeah, I do certainly hope so.
My parents did tell me that before I left for Bosmer, that I was a form of a gift from the gods, which I at first thought was normal parents talk, but
Yeah, it sort of sounds like it. I mean, no offense, but This
none
whole-
taken.
thing about
I
gods always gets on my gears.
I grew up in a temple, so
Oof, poor thing. I grew up
I-
near a temple. I sort of know what you mean, since
I
there was not much
actually-
else.
quite liked it there.
Ah.
I was the only child in the temple, and my parents were very well respected in the temple, both half elvens, so I got some of the traits, mostly the human parts.
I
And,
see.
Well, I had fun there. Played pranks on the clerics, sometimes with the clerics. And
Yeah,
Fizz.
I did that too. Fun times. Well, occasionally. Sporadically, more like it.
It was a good youth. I had a very good youth there.
Oh,
You see
nice.
this hint of a genuine smile creep on her face, on their face,
Nice.
Yay,
which is a rarity.
Terminator smile.
No, this
I'll
is
be back.
genuine smile. This isn't. This is reminiscing smile. This is not Terminator smile because I'm not trying. It's just.
This is a
something
laugh, right? Okay, well, has the conversation ended? Or is there still something to it?
I don't know if Kali has anything more.
Nothing important. Like, I guess we would talk a bit more about the youth stuff, because well, Kalia living near a temple in her early
Okay.
life as well.
So Kalia and Kaelin just share a little bit of time together. Alright.
Bonding time.
Yeah. The next day, you all wake up peacefully. And we continue to the next day of travel, in which during the Yeah?
I'm gonna roll my potions of the day.
potion cellar.
Boris is taking Valor on for his morning gymnastics, like so. Just
Yeah, I was gonna say for some parts of those traveling time, Valor's just gonna run on the side of the cart, trying
Okay.
to keep up.
As I finish my
no, Boris is gonna
experimental
be behind him and
potions.
shove him. Like, keep going.
Valar, make a
I want to go
constitution
to
save.
both of the athletic types here. Like, guys, I have like 2 potions, and they should help if you're fighting, like up close and personal. Like, well, Oboros does, and
Mhm.
Kaelin, you're like that too, right?
In a way. Yes.
All right. I have 2. If the both of you take one, just drink it before you start fighting, and it should help you for like a minute.
What does it do?
What is it?
It should, well, temporarily make you a bit more focused, stronger.
Een blikje Red Bull, jongen.
Is it haste or bless?
Mechanically, you can add a D4 to all your attack rolls and saving throws for a minute.
Okay,
Bless.
so potion, bless potion. Okay.
It's called experimental elixir of boldness in my case, and upon drinking any of my experimental elixirs, you get. I put this somewhere. You also get 2d6 plus 5 temporary hit points.
Nice.
If I drink it, yeah.
Well,
yeah,
for me, that's
spoil
very
at the
useful.
end of the day, but if you need them today, use them.
Mm-hmm. But only lasts a minute, right?
Yes.
Okay.
If we get in a combat,
Yeah. So, but they also spoil after a day, so
Yeah.
saving them up is not gonna be that.
So,
grand. They're just gonna go
Valar,
bad.
what did you roll on your con save?
oh, it was a con save.
Yeah.
That's like
I'm really good at con,
Bathroom.
actually. Thought it was an athletics throw. That's a 15.
A 15? Okay.
Yes, sir.
I will help motivate and sometimes run alongside Valar.
It
Just
definitely
try-
hurts the running, but you notice that you can keep it actually up for a bit.
Yeah, also, Obertus, you can't be pushing me because you're driving the cart.
Oh yeah, that's right. I have a rope around your waist. I'm tugging you.
That's
Shit! Keep running.
Wow, that is not fantasy music at all.
Oh yeah.
so.
I'm giving you a Spartan training, Valor.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you travel during this day. How long do you? Let's see. Make an athletics check, Valar.
Okay. I'm not running like the whole way. I'm just doing like once in a while because I can't keep up with the actual speed of that thing.
Mhm.
11.
Okay. Make a saving throw again.
Con?
Yeah, con.
11 as well.
Okay, you are definitely starting to become really tired by now.
Yeah, by that time I'm just gonna say, stop the cart. I gotta take a break. These old bones. I'm gonna go ahead and rest in the cart for the rest
Yes.
of the ride.
And with that, you all travel further to your next encampment area. It's starting to get dark as you start to build your camp. However, Valar, you realize that you guys are not alone.
Traveling merchant! I'm gonna look around. Traveling merchant?
That's the first thing he says.
There's someone in our midst, boys.
Valor is
Girls.
Valor is
I will lean over to Kalia. Do you ever
I'm gonna
feel
smell.
excluded when he's talking about the boys?
Not really, I guess.
This is literally the first time I mentioned it.
No, this is like the third time.
That is true. That is something you do not.
Just say like, but like I say, guys. I think not girl, not boys.
No, you said boys for like the third time now. At least the second, but I think it's the third.
Yeah, I think when I'm memeing, I say boys, but
You're a memer.
I get that though. It's like, yeah, boy.
Hell yeah.
but yeah. So what do I smell or what do I see? What do I notice?
You are now getting close to. You are camping close to the edge of the forest, and you swear that you would have seen a couple of people.
Inside
Okay.
the forest?
Actual people
Actual people.
in the forest or where?
They seem to be trying to hide.
Where? I was asking in the forest or on the other side.
Yeah, in the forest.
Oh, in the forest. Okay. I'll mention this to the others.
All right. I'll kind of hide behind the rest. Like, okay, where?
I am gonna take out the rapier. I'm gonna head in the forest, see what's there.
Okay.
Keeping the rapier close to my body so that if needed I can just slice and dice.
Yep.
Slice and dice.
I take out my glaive.
Bart knows who I'm gonna slice first.
Honestly, no.
This person! Right here!
Herself. Themself, right?
Oh,
I
right.
guess.
Yes.
All right, because she's the edgelord. Okay. Yeah.
Edge Lord.
Come
You,
on, Rock!
as you go
Myself.
in, you hear a and everybody roll initiative.
I
Yeah.
wanted to stealth in, okay?
No, they
Come-
saw you first.
God damn it, I didn't even get the chance to stealth. Bart, you need to roll initiative for us.
Oh, right.
But they, I mean, they already saw us, right? That's what Bart said, so.
Yeah.
Jesus fucking Christ, what is this summer eve dress?
Let's see. I have to grab. Do I have the card ready? Mm-hmm.
Jesus, what the fuck? I am part of that. Jeez.
Part of what?
No, I wanted to look up somewhere, and I am part of a campaign that has all the books shared, and now it says, by Eberron, rising from the last war to access the fucking artificer. I'm a bit annoyed.
Someone kicked you out of the group.
Should still be in the share. Because I made Kalen in the share.
Oof, that's annoying.
What the fuck? What happened to the share? The share is gone.
Where's my mini?
In the cart.
Yeah, he put us
Oh.
all in the cart.
Yeah. Because I wanted to take a look at that potion that Kalen gave us.
Potion of Bliss. In a nutshell. With 10 HP.
Yeah.
That's basically Potion of Heroism.
But
Yeah.
without the fear immunity.
Without the what immunity?
The fear immunity and charmed.
The Potion of Heroism has that?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought it only gave 10 hit points and blast.
That was like experimental potion of bravery? Boss?
Yeah.
Let's see. We're putting this in this. Mm-hmm. Hey, where's the Kalen mini?
Kalen mini is red.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
Dave, I just looked it up and it doesn't give you immunity to charm effects and fears.
No? Oh, I defaulted.
Nope. So it's basically just a Potion of Heroism, but
Yeah,
redesigned.
I was hiding behind the rest.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just putting you like where the starter line is, basically.
Yeah, I think I'm also somewhere in the front. Because I noticed this first.
How do they look, whatever is attacking?
They look humanoid, but have a very pale skin.
Sebas, if you can send me the specifics, that would be great.
About what?
Oh wait, maybe I did find it. Give me a sec about that potion. Boldness.
Oh, under experimental elixirs, number 4.
Yeah, that number 4.
With the yeah, what's it called? You get the temporary HP buff as well when you drink it because of another feat. Restorative
Okay.
reagents.
Okay. This one does get a surprise attack.
Kalia can't get surprised, right?
Yeah,
Nope.
but it's not Kali who gets surprised.
It's
Whoa.
me. Can I
But that
get
means
surprised?
that Kalia gets around before everybody else, right?
No.
Because if we're surprised, this is the surprise round.
Yeah, but she isn't.
Kalia, basically what that means is Kalia gets a free action as well in the surprise round. Or free turn.
Well, it's not
I
even.
get
It's,
what you mean. I would
it's-
personally rule in this situation, not really.
no, that's a
But
very weird thing because this basically
I
is an
do-
attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I do get what you mean, because just the fact that I cannot get attack of opportunity, that doesn't mean that my entire party is immune to that now as well.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
but
I wasn't suggesting the party. I was saying only you, that you get a free
Yeah,
turn, basically.
but it's also not a complete surprise round because there's only one who does one attack and that's it.
Yeah.
It's not a complete round.
No, but that's right. But so the way surprise round works is anybody who does a surprise attack or whatever does their surprise
no,
attack.
then they get their full turn and everything. But they just
Oh,
get,
but this was just a held action.
yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
All right, that's not a
Yeah,
technical,
that's
mechanical
not technically a
surprise attack.
surprise round. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Whoop. Oh, wait. Battle music.
Where am I on the list? Oh, second of the group. Wow, we rolled 876.
Obolus is always last.
25 initiative.
Kalia's
Fucking
on the
wonderful.
top. How do you have a 6 on your initiative bonus?
Alert gives me a +5.
Oh, alert, right. Alert is pretty dope.
That
Because
is.
Kalia is a fucking neurotic. You
Do you
know.
also get advantage on your...
Wow. Okay, that's a 9 to hit.
Initiatives?
Does a 9 hit? I guess not. Okay. That means it's Kalia's turn, and you just saw somebody trying to slash towards.
Caitlin.
Kaylin. Yep. Nope. 9 do not hit.
I cast haste on Kaelin by
Okay.
throwing a
Pretty dope.
fragile glass blob on top of Kaelin.
I am very far away.
What is very?
You're within spell range, so it's fine.
It's about 45 feet.
All right. The range of this is 30, so I'm gonna walk forward 15 feet. Throw
I
it
thought
on.
haste was 16.
Throw it on Kaelin. So it's the same liquid ball that I threw on you before. So Kaelin will
Yeet.
recognize this as, hey, this is the same stuff that made me faster beforehand. After doing that, I will run back and hide behind Valar and Obolos again.
Big brain moves.
Okay.
Do I have bonus actions at this point? I
What
don't
do we
think I do.
exactly see?
You have your Bobocopter, right? That you can command.
Yes, I do. But
Where is the Bobocopter?
did it have a mini yet? Yeah, we
Yeah,
got
it
like
did.
a
I just saw
placeholder
it, but
mini.
it's so fucking tiny that man. Physically. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Loop.
Bubble bubble.
Yeah, good point. Bobocopter's attack was a ranged attack on 30 feet. So it'll fly into the brush here and spray this one with hazardous chemicals.
Okay.
Kobe.
Acid spray? Or splash?
No, it's just a generic attack, but I flavor it as such. It's just a force strike. That's a 15 to hit.
That hits.
Right. D plus 6. That is 8 force damage.
Okay.
Oh.
Mm,
And his to hit damage and HP scale with my proficiency.
But
Cool.
does your damage as well?
Yeah.
Ah, nifty.
uh,
I mean, it's still like a little bit of damage, so hey.
In comparison, yeah. But do we even know how they look like? I haven't seen the description or.
Pale humanoids.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
okay. Well, then it's this one's turn again. And goes in for 2 slashings. Okay, one that is a 25 to hit.
Hits.
That definitely hits.
Yeah, it would be weird if it didn't.
Let's see.
My EC isn't that insane like you, Boros.
That does. Damn. Man, checking everything out again.
Just give it to me. I'm in 3 digits now, which is good.
This does 7 whole damage.
7. Okay.
And another attack. And that is a 15, I believe.
That one misses. Just.
Yeah, a 15 to hit. Okay. Then it's number 3's turn. Who just 1, 2, 3, 4 comes towards you as well.
Flanking. Damn it.
That is an 18 to hit.
Hits.
Yeah.
That does 9 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And a 24 to hit.
Hits.
Which does 8 damage.
Hey, I'm in the round numbers now. I'm exactly at 100 hit points.
Yay!
They're technically still triple digit.
I'm technically still triple digits.
Valar, it's your turn. Kaelin, you're up next.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, I was talking about I turned out to be muted. So I will move up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and cast Bane on all the targets.
Ah,
They have to all make a charisma saving throw.
A
they think
charisma.
the darkness is their ally.
Okay, 1 rolls a 14.
Fail.
2 rolls a 17.
Fail.
3 rolls a 14. They all fail.
Fail. They all get a minus d4 on their attack rolls and saving throws, I think.
Oh,
Can you read that for
no.
sure, to be sure?
Yep.
Saving throws as well. No, wait. Yeah, as well. Okay, cool. And bonus action? Can I do something? Should I do something? I will cast Spiritual Weapon on 4th level. 4th level. I'll do 2nd level. And let me go grab my Trunky Boy. Where you at,
Trunky
boy? There you
boy.
at.
That's a big
And I will
trunk.
place it here. And I'm gonna yeet him in his head. Yeah, yeet. Where is it? Spiritual weapon. Roll to attack. That is a 19 to hit
That definitely hits.
for max damage. 13 force damage.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Clear. Kaelin, your turn.
First, drinking a potion is an action, right?
Drinking, bonus action, feeding action. Like, that is
Okay.
not rules as written, but I think that's more logical.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna do what I want to do. Because I only have 1 bonus action.
Well, I
Well,
mean,
you-
you can. I
look-
think you can choose, right, if you want.
If you, I'm also like, if you have two things as a, you can do a bonus action also as your action. You just can't use twice the same bonus action.
Yeah, no. I will drink the potion that Kalia gave me,
Mm-hmm.
and I will take the rapier and activate. Activating a ride is Crimson Ride is a bonus action, and I
You
will.
get 14 temporary HP,
Thank you. Let me add
and you can
those.
add 1d4 to every attack roll and saving throw you make for the next minute.
Yes, let me add those 14. That is very nice. I need to roll for Ride of the. I'm gonna go for Ride of the Dawn. So let's see how many of those temporary hit points I lose. Max damage, 8 damage. What the fuck?
Well, it's good that it's not a life or death situation yet.
Yep, nope. So Ride of the Dawn is activated on Rapier. I used my bonus action, I used my hasted action, so now I have my normal action,
Oh yeah.
which is 1 attack on number 1 and 1 attack on number 3.
Okay.
Wait, for haste, you can only make one attack, by the way, not
Yeah.
your
So
whole.
Yes, but
attack action.
I'm basically a fighter class.
yeah.
No, no. So the way haste works is you can only do one attack, not like your whole attack action. Basically, your whole.
Yeah,
six-
with
Yeah,
your
The
with your haste
hasted
action.
action, I took the potion.
Yeah. No. So then it's
in
just
that way.
switched around.
My bad.
Yeah.
I thought you were doing it the other way around.
No,
Okay.
bonus action, Crimson Ride, hasted action, potion, and now I get my normal action, which is 2 attacks.
Hell yeah! Kill 'em.
Multi-attack.
Number 1.
Here we go.
Roll that d4 with it though.
Oh yeah, I need the D4.
Oh yeah, because the heroism, or bravery, as we call them.
Potion's called boldness.
Oh, boldness. I thought
That
it was
is
the potion of bravery.
And boldness is just whiskey.
It's the rapier. Oh, that's a 26.
Hits
That's a big number.
27 even.
on 1 or 3.
1. I started
Okay.
with 1, then I'm gonna go for 3.
Roll
Which
damage.
is with the rapier, which is, hey, it's a 1d8. Guess what I already have here? Oh yeah, then it decides to roll 3. That's 9 piercing damage.
For 1. Yeah.
For number 3. $29.
Hits.
$12 piercing damage.
Okay.
Wait, I'm forgetting something because Ride of the Dawn also does something.
Oh, it gives you an extra damage die, doesn't it?
It gives me extra damage. Ride of the Dawn as a
On your
bonus
first
action.
attack or on all your attacks?
1d8 as a bonus action, imbue a weapon to strike for 1d8 extra damage of your chosen type. On activating the ride, you take 1d8 damage, which your did ride damage is magical and lasts while you hold the weapon until you take a short rest. And that is Ride of the Dawn. That will be, I believe that is radiant damage, no matter what you look at it. Ride of the Dawn, it seems logical that it's radiant damage.
Well, you can choose a type as far as I know, but okay. Yeah, so roll the extra damage on for both.
For number 1, that is 2. Yeah, let's keep it at radiant because that's logical.
Yeah. For 3.
Great of the
4 radiant extra.
Okay. Great. Oboros.
Yeah, he's gonna run in. Wait, what's over there? So 5, 10, 15. Oh, eh.
Yeah.
So I could diagonal. And he's looking around and like, something to smash, finally! He's, yeah, how do I do this? He's in Swift stance, so yeah, who cares? Activating his ring. Wait, is the ring a bone item to
Bonus
activate?
action.
Then I do not use Swift stance ability, so I'm using the ring. And he's gonna swing with an 18 to hit.
Hits. On which one? 1 or 3?
Oh, that's actually even higher than 18. That would be an 20. First one on the top one, number 1.
Yeah. Okay, roll damage.
And it's 2d10. Oof! Oof! 19 plus 6 plus 5 and 30 damage.
30 damage. Okay, nice.
I'm almost maxed both die.
Wow.
Right.
Okay, other one.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I wish I had critical the aggressive stats, but yeah, 19 plus 12. So that's gonna hit, yeah. And oh boy, my rolls are good with d10s today. 18 plus 12 is another 30 damage. Oh wait,
Wait, how is it plus 12, by the way?
it's a plus 2 glaive,
Yeah.
plus my specialist damage,
Yeah.
plus my strength.
Okay. Yeah, I was just checking if
Oh
you...
wait, is that even?
Because you didn't activate your great weapon mastery. So,
no. That's
okay, that's another 30. Okay, cool.
Wait, am I saying this right? 18 plus 12. Am I saying this right? No,
18
Great
plus 12
weapon
is
mastery.
30.
it would be plus 11, so it would be 29. Sorry.
Okay.
That would make it 21 with Great Weapon Master.
20.
Mm.
Wait, what do you mean 21?
With Great Weapon Master, you
Yeah,
have...
it would have
would-
still hit, but he didn't mention it. That's mostly what I mean.
Yeah,
I'm
but I'm
doing it
just-
on purpose. I'm doing it on purpose, not mentioning
It
it.
still would have
Yeah,
hit.
that's
Yeah.
fair enough. But I'm just saying that would be plus 21 with a Grand Weapon Master. That's
Oh.
pretty sexy.
Uh-huh. But number 1 sending after 60 damage basically on his face.
Oh, he got all the damage?
Yeah.
Because I thought you did one on the one and the other.
You didn't specify that, so yeah, otherwise it's split. I'm also okay with that.
No.
I'm basically drawing the aggro then.
But is it? Did you do 1 or 2? Like just, I
2 strikes, but I was intentioning on the 1, but since I didn't specify it, so split them.
Oh,
So
okay.
30 or 29 30.
Okay, clear. Yeah. So you hit them both really, really, really hard, and they don't look good.
And anticipation.
Okay. Yeah. Then it's time for number 2.
Don't you forget about me.
And she just goes, okay, we might have misunderstood, we have misinterpreted this situation. It might be best for us to just leave you here.
Who are you?
I mean, what?
We are the children of, damn it. Where's it?
The knight.
Yeah, we are the children of Emonia Manor. And, you are in our lands.
I can promise we're just passing through. We promise that we will do you no further harm. We were just frightened, I guess.
It seems that even if we would want to harm you, we don't stand a chance. I suggest that we take our leave.
Please
apologize
trust
for
in the fact that we are not interested in hurting you.
That is.
as a
We
means
will
of
take.
giving
yeah,
up.
sorry. Yeah.
I will put away the rapier.
Okay.
Oh, Boris is basically keeping it out. Like, if you move, I'm gonna finish what I just started.
I will Thanos snap, and my spiritual weapon fades away.
I will say, what is it with everyone that's like, let's threaten and attack people first and ask questions later?
Very good observation.
Well, as you now get closer, Valar, as you see them now in the open moonlight, these are not normal humans. These are most definitely vampires.
Blah 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 blah.
Wow, and
Let's
then we
see.
have a blood hunter that is just like, oh, I'm in danger. Let's cut myself open.
Yeah,
This is,
let's carve up yourself.
Do I know what lycanthropy is from my studies?
Yeah, but this isn't lycanthropy. Well, so no.
are you guys from this plane, or are
Lycanthropy
you
is
from a
something
different
completely
plane?
different.
Wasn't that the vampire disease?
No, that's the werewolf disease.
Ah, really?
Yep.
Oh, right. What was the
Mark.
vampire disease called?
Like it has a
I
different
know
name in
that
Skyrim, but it also is just called vampirism.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is the name officially.
Yeah, people usually call it vampirism, indeed.
But
I asked
firstly-
them if they're from this plane or if they're from a different plane.
You have never heard anything of vampires being from a different plane?
Let me rephrase it. Do I recognize this as the vampirism disease?
Yes. This
It's called Porphyrius.
it's not necessarily a disease.
Could also be a
Or
curse.
because you have to be alive to be diseased.
All right. So what do I know about it?
Yeah, I was gonna ask the same question. Like, what do I know about D&D vampirism?
Vampires. Both of you make a history check. Yeah, history. No,
Ever-
religion. Religion. Do religion. Yeah, that works.
Ever played Curse of Strahd or seen it? I love that one.
You said religion, right?
Yeah, religion.
That's a
Wait,
14 for
you
me.
can choose. Do you do a religion or a history check?
Makes no difference for me. 21.
Well, makes a big difference for me.
It makes
So
a
18
difference of what you know.
18 for me.
In that case, I'll say history. It's more likely that I know it from past studies or something I read once than from a religious perspective, because
Okay.
that's not really my
Okay.
forte.
I agree.
And Valar, did you do it from a perspective of religion or history?
I rolled a history for 18.
Okay, then both of you get the scientific information, which is that vampires are turned undead, and but to become a vampire, there has to be a very specific rite to go through. So there aren't a lot of vampires, because it's not like easily to be contagious, and they are known to be undead. Hunters of human flesh or human blood, and with that I also mean elves and all the other races, because goddammit. However, they are also known to have sentience and to be able to be bargained with, basically.
Alright. I will walk up to one, but still sort of keeping a distance, because scaredy cat.
I'm gonna, in the meantime, use Eyes of the Grave to see if they're in fact undead.
They are most definitely very, very, very undead.
Okay.
And I'll be like, hey,
Ooh.
so, could I ask you a few things, maybe?
Speak your questions, child.
Thank you. So do you remember your life before becoming a vampire?
I do, but it is nothing more than a fading memory.
Hmm. I see. So, how does it? How does it feel? Like to be a vampire now? If you could compare your current state of being to previous life,
Okay, at this point,
how would you
they
compare
are
that?
you are seeing visible question marks above the heads of all the vampires. Like, what the fuck is going on? This girl is starting to ask us about it. What is this really necessary?
No, I'm just curious. If you're not comfortable with it, that's fine.
Uh, number one looks at number two, and number two does a. Well,
You're permitting us to leave.
No,
no,
that's
no, no, no,
not.
no, 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 no,
It
no,
wasn't the
no.
Boris?
motion. That wasn't the motion at all, Boris.
Oh, boss, shut up.
That is not at all what he was
They're
doing.
attacking us first.
He, she goes. Well, it is good, I guess. We can no longer properly enjoy the sunlight. However, we have so many increased abilities, and the only price that we require is sometimes some fresh blood.
Question.
Hmm.
Two, actually, what was the name of the clan tribe thing again?
Oh, we live in Hemonia Manor.
Okay. And second, these are both DM questions, by the way.
Oh, yeah, okay. Then I switch to normal voice because
Normal voice.
The
normal
second
voice.
question. Because of Blood Hunter, I have advantage on all intelligence checks plus survival concerning Fey, Fiends, and Undead. Would I also have known that they are vampires?
Wait,
At least
wait,
Undead.
wait. You know that automat
It's a
Uh,
Ghost Slayer thing.
you recognize type, right?
No, I have advantage on all intelligence checks, intelligence skills,
Okay,
and
so that
wisdom survival checks concerning Fey, Fiends, and Undead. That is the Hunter's Bane thing part.
yeah, it's basically when you start asking questions or think of specific details, then I can be like, yeah, you can figure that out, and you get advantage on that. But, well, you can basically from your history with the Caladrius, you know what a vampire is. Yeah, this makes sense.
Are you very hungry that you are out with 3 to hunt?
It has been a while since people traveled across our forests. So yes, fresh blood is barely to be found anymore. There
How
used
much
to be
would you need?
Wait, seriously?
I'm thinking practical.
Uh, about a pint each. It would
I'm
serve
just
us most definitely.
looking at the wound that I just carved into my leg. I might be able to miss a pint or two. 3 might be a bit much.
If you mind, I would like to try something before we do that. If that's okay with you.
Me.
I mean, everybody involved, really.
Well, that depends on them.
I don't
Okay.
know. We are basically here now in your grace, so
I
do
will.
what you have to, I guess.
I will grab my holy symbol and use Channel Divinity Destroy Undead.
No.
Just to see
No.
just to see what it does.
Valar?
Boris
You don't know
approved.
this. I did it. So.
Boris approves.
What is the save?
It's 18 on Wisdom, but it also depends on what their CR is.
Yeah, I know.
So
I know.
CR2 or lower, they get destroyed. Otherwise, I believe they're feared.
Yeah.
So that just
So
sort of
what was it?
gauging
They
how
need
strong
to.
they are.
They need to get a wisdom save of.
Yeah, 18.
Jesus Christ.
Okay.
I do believe vampires have a plus on their wisdom.
Okay, they all just start bolting panically away.
Okay, and then I'll cancel it after that.
I will not allow to run. Get back here! I'm not done talking, Sentinel.
Oh,
No.
okay.
Yeah, you can do that.
Like,
Yes.
Ober's like for like split second, like to Valor, like do we let them run? So what? I'll
No,
let
no, no,
one.
no, 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 no. No communication. Your decision. This is not a
Yeah.
split-second moment.
Okay, then non-lethal slap.
Okay, on which one?
I have the reflex thing,
Yeah.
the rune of reflex extra opportunity text, so I can do both technically.
Okay.
Both trigger opportunity text since
Yes.
on the
Why,
first
people,
one,
Why?
that's a 25 to hit,
Okay.
So-
Yeah. Hits.
and the second one is an 19 to hit.
Also hits. Roll that
I-
damage.
I just imagine the burrows just going like, grabbing them in the collar and going, yeah, nope.
No, I just bonk him on the head. The first
Yeah, it
one
has to
gets
leave it, but-
25 damage, non-lethal. Non-lethal.
Okay. Yeah. The second
Yeah.
one.
And the other one gets what was it? 22 non-lethal bludgeoning damage because I'm bonking him the head. Hey, you're not running anywhere. Get back
Okay.
here. And Sentinel kicks in so they cannot move like
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
They can't move. This one
I
just
wanna
bolts.
use my reaction to say to you guys, what the fuck are you doing?
That is
Limit
what I'm
testing.
wondering.
No sudden movements with me around.
I'm gonna go to number one, take
The-
out the Caladrius dagger and say I'm really sorry about what just happened and just make a gash in my lower arm and offer it.
I drop the fear and I'll say, well, this was just a test. You guys are all fine again. Don't worry about it.
That's not a really friendly test, Valar. What the hell?
They were scared. That's all.
They well, this one, like, they see you offer. Roll persuasion, Kaelin. Please drink my blood.
It's not
Christ.
poisonous or anything. Is he not gonna die from my blood? Like it doesn't have sunlight inside of it
It's holy blood.
or anything like that.
Maybe if they drink my blood, it's holy blood.
Persuasion, you said?
Sorry.
Could you not
That's
do
a
that
2.
again, please?
Okay, they both still
Oh
fucking
wait,
bolt.
I forgot the D4.
Wait,
Hell yeah.
it's not their turn
No,
yet.
don't-
it's a 4.
Yeah, they still fucking bolt.
Hey, wait, it's not their turn yet.
Yes, it
I mean,
is.
all
That
they
one
have,
already
We're
they had to
out
run
of
on their
fucking
turn.
combat.
but
they had-
all that happened is that they got feared. But the
Yeah,
fear is gone.
No, they have
Like, I
to use
dropped
their
it.
reaction, right, to immediately run away.
Yeah, but I said I dropped it.
He quit the fear.
Yeah.
He stopped the fear.
However, that doesn't really matter in this case. They will still fucking run.
Well, Boris wouldn't let that one run. Hey, you're not. We need answers. Get back here.
So you're gonna attack him again?
Yeah,
Okay.
we need answers. Give me.
Do we need answers?
Yeah, that's. I rolled an 18, so that already.
Okay, that one is down.
Non-lethally.
Yeah, the other one runs
Answers.
away as well.
Also. Yeah, that's a 13 plus 12.
Also down.
Also non-lethal. Like, why do you
Yeah.
keep running? Stop trying to run from me.
Why do you keep attacking them? Of course they're gonna run.
We need
Are you
answers. We need
I
answers. Hey, they're not
agree with-
dead. I don't know.
He's only stopping them from running. We can heal them back. It's no problem at all.
Do
Except
have to
that
agree
this
with
is-
Kalia on this one.
This is really rude and
They
not
attacked first, by the
necessary.
way.
and
They-
might as I'm telling this to the rest, I'm using Cure Wounds on the first one, then on the second one, using that spray thing I made. As I'm doing that, I'm like, yeah, like I said, rude, not necessary. Also,
As you
could
use cure
make
wounds on the
a
first
very
one.
volatile situation worse, which is not profitable for anyone. Also, it makes me anxious, and I would really appreciate if you don't do that.
As you use
I
cure
get anxious
wounds
with
on the
everyone.
first one, he starts to melt.
Oh! Oh!
Because healing effects have negative
I will stop
properties.
I'm just looking
Kalia
at
from
Kalia
doing
like,
the
what the
second one. I still have a wound in my arm, and I would just get him to drink the blood.
He's knocked out.
Yeah, still, the chokes, I will at least get a little bit of blood in.
I'm
Like,
looking at Kalia like,
that
what
is
the
the
fuck
thing
am
in
I
my
doing
mind.
here?
This is the thing in
I'll
my
say-
mind that should work. Bart,
I'll say,
shut up.
Kalia, I don't think that spray really works. Look, this is how you heal someone.
This is radiant, people!
The other
Bruh.
one just explodes.
Ah! Hey! Oh, now I got vampire all over me. I'm looking at them like, I kept them alive! And you...
It
I
must be
wasn't
the
done
forest.
with
I'm
my
not
rant
sure
yet,
what
but
happened.
I'm just staring at the guy that I apparently melted. Like, what?
I will
Yeah.
just take
I'm
one
just as
of the
confused.
sashes that I wear as a belt. I will take it off. I will begrudgingly and sighing wrap my lower arm and walk back to the cart. Like,
Well,
That
god
must have
damn
been their
it.
destiny, as they are not coming back anyway. Very unfortunate.
This kid
Shut
got
up.
no weirder.
Kalia, I'm not sure what happened to your healing. Could you, is anybody injured at all in the group?
Nope.
Wait. Kaylin was
I
injured,
think
right?
Kaylin
Yeah,
got
what are you
more
talking
from
about?
herself.
Wasn't Kaylin injured?
From herself.
yes!
Or was it
I
only
had
the
the
second point?
blood. Yes, I also got damaged by the others. I got
Okay,
taken out for an entirety of 24.
Oh, man.
I have 9 charges of Cure Wounds left.
Yeah, Kalia, I recommend maybe trying it out on Kaylin to see if the healing properties work at all in this
I
forest.
know it works. I've made this a million times before. I know what I'm doing.
No, no,
There's
no,
something
I'm-
wrong with them.
I'm talking about the forest. I think because my healing ability also killed it rather than healing it. So I think maybe the forest influences are healing negatively rather than positively.
Can I?
Bart, do not drop that, please.
Or what do you think is logically happening here? Because you are smarter than I am, I think. So
Can I understand that this has to do with vampirism?
Let's see, make an
intelligence check. Or something?
investigation. No, what?
Medicine. This would be
investigation.
medicine.
Yes, make a medicine check.
I'm sorry if I fuck you over, but this is definitely
Yes, you
medicine.
did, but fuck it. Yeah, that's it.
I'm the medicine guy. So.
This is beautiful.
So I just look at it. I look back at Faller and I'm like, I don't fucking know.
Natural, what are we in the negatives?
2.
Oh
Right,
man.
I'm
Which is
proposing-
better.
2 plus
proposing-
3,
I'm
still a
proposing
5.
hypothesis.
Oh
Right.
man.
So I think if we explore the possibilities by checking if it works on Kaylin, then we know that it's the vampire and or not the forest, for example.
Thank you.
Well, I
for
healed
being-
Kaylin before. I know it works on Kaylin.
What?
I'm glad that I am now a guinea pig.
What do you mean you healed Kaylin before?
I healed her out of character after the first fight, right?
But you said you had 9 charges.
Yeah, but like in general.
Oh, in the forest?
No, the first time
like-
we met Kaylin, the very first
Yeah, but the
The
introduction
angel
section.
fight.
Valar specifically talking about this forest. That he thinks this forest is cursed or something. For healing.
I'm like, no, I don't think so. I
For fuck's
spray it on
sake,
myself because I would rather do that than use someone else.
Did
Like-
you get healed or did you take damage?
It feels warm and cozy, like it usually does. I don't think it's the forest.
But you didn't explode, I guess. Yeah, I suppose that it isn't the forest then.
For
Well-
fuck's sake, Valar, your healing is divine. Your arcane energy is divine. It's a vampire. They don't do well with radiant.
How does that
Neither-
work?
Or
Neither,
divine.
It's just
But
my healing is
Talia
not
isn't divine at all.
divine, but
I do not know how it sits with the healing. I just know with Valar that this is the way it is.
I think that's a confusing conclusion, as both Kali and I had the same result by using the same spell.
Let's just keep this for later. Let's not think about wanting to help people and then first scaring them away, knocking them out, even though we want to help them. If you have been weeks without food, I am not knocking you out. Let's all use our words. I made that mistake just now too.
I second
Which
this
I
motion.
admit.
Hey, they shouldn't have run. It's not
I should have asked questions first.
They should have also not attacked us first.
I
True.
should have asked questions first. In this case. Because they were hungry. Are we done now? I think we are done now. Let's
Hey.
set up camp somewhere. I am done with this conversation. Am I clear?
This monologue is what
Hey,
you're-
I didn't kill them.
Um,
These two.
I clear.
You're not the boss.
Galen,
You're not.
Galen, with all due respect, I know that we're meant to be all equals, but you are sort of our passenger during this travel.
True.
You are not our leader. We are equals in this situation. You're not our boss. You cannot boss us around either. Boros and I are currently the representatives of this
Down
group,
low.
and we'd like to have you here. However, I don't think we can tolerate you treating us as if we're children.
Perhaps you should try asking rather than demanding.
I have to second that.
Let us be done with this conversation and sleep.
Just food for thought
Please.
to think about for our future endeavors.
In the meantime, you see Kalia's face go.
Super awkward.
Yeah, no, at this point, what you will see is a bottle on the floor from which a rope erupts upward. A few meters higher, you see a portal into some other dimension open. Kalia is climbing into this rope while saying to the rest, I am super done with you guys. I'll be back in like an hour or something. No offense, but you guys are tiring. Bye.
You could have just walked to the cart, Talia.
And
we are.
with that, we end this session.
Yeah,
And
as
you all
the other
level
two-
up.
Wait, we level up? I was about to say, as the other two leave, I'm gonna look over to Obros and sort of shrug. New
yeah,
guys, gotta get used to the new guys and see
Wow.
where they fit.
yeah. You could have given the heads up about the.
Yeah,
I love it how this party rarely ever squabbled before, but now that I have a neurotic character, everything starts going.
yeah, it's new,
It's
new environment,
poetic.
new characters.
Oh man, okay. You have all reached level 13. We've been level
What
12
did I
long
get
enough.
at 13.
Okay.
I guess level 7 spells we get now, right?
Oh boy. With that, I say to everybody in the stream, hello, goodbye, thank you for the VODs, and
Jesus Christ.
Thanks for all the tips.
en we see you de volgende week again. Dus
Unless
tot
I die
dan.
over cringe overdose, which might happen sooner than you would think.
Bring me to the
Yeah.
cabinet. Let me
Sebastian,
in.
how does that rope work again?
Yeah, let me
Tot
in.
dan, everybody. Bye.